Well, I'm back again, man. Back for the Liverpool versus Arsenal game. Make sure you guys like up the thing, subscribe to the channel. If you've not already want to become a member, you know what to do. Liverpool versus Arsenal. Arsenal making a few changes. Declan Rice out of the starting lineup. Lewis Skelly, Ben White in there as well. Saliba and Kivior. Partey, Marino back into midfield with Odegaard and with Saka, Martinelli and Trossard as the front three. Big up the chat, man. Big up the chat. Back again. Carlos back again. Yo, Korean is ready for Korean now, you know. It's mad. It's game on, innit? It's game on. You've set him off now, G. There was a clause that the new Chelsea owners must rebuild the squad. They tried to do that in the first window, buying Koulibaly, Aubameyang, Sterling, but then they changed the model to youth one on low wages. Whereas for years, the Glazers relied on the brilliance of Sir Alex, and your club has declined ever since. Yeah, that's a fair argument still. I can't even lie, man. Big up, Jake. Hope you're well, bro. Let me know what you think the score's going to be. I think Liverpool are going to win this like 2 or 3-0, to be honest with you. But I'm back to cook, says Carlos. Come on, Liverpool, says Kieran. Obviously, you guys can still get second place if Arsenal lose this game. I got a feeling they're going to lose it. I mean, I hate Marino in midfield, man. Can't stand it, honestly. He's not good in there, man. But yeah, the game doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. We'll get Champions League because Forest and they'll just drop more points in it. I don't think Forest or Villa might. But yeah. Yeah, I don't think Forest will get 69 points or 67. And I think we'll beat Southampton. So that'll be put us on 70. So yeah, I think we'll be all right, to be honest with you. You're going to go for tops? I'll go for Liverpool, man. I think Liverpool win 2-0 or something. I'll say 2-0. Pretty comfortable. Obviously, Trent's on the bench. Is he going to come on? Is he going to get booed? Like, it's one of those ones, man. It's peak. He's probably going to get jeered at least. Do you even bring him on again, man? I don't know. I think it's harsh, man. I can't lie. I think it's harsh, fam. If he hadn't won anything, then I could hear it. But he's contributed a lot to the team, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because he's leaving, that just disappears. And it's not. I know people are trying to say he's going to a European rival. He's not going to a rival, is he? He's not going to a Man United or an Everton or even like an Arsenal or a Chelsea or someone like a competitive rival in the club in the league. He's not going to be playing in England. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. To say that, like, yeah, you're just gonna treat him like this for the rest of the time he's here is a bit harsh for me personally. But yeah, if Arsenal lose, they go third. I'll go for Arsenal because it's my first team. Big yourself up, myself first team. You know, that's funny. If Arsenal loses, do Newcastle go second? No, Newcastle would have to. If Arsenal lose, it means Newcastle would be 1 point behind Arsenal with them to play. So they'd have to beat them. Already getting pressed already there. Trossard. Ray's going to have to go long. Ball over the top. I was thinking, why does our kit look a bit different? But we're playing black and with white shorts and white socks, which I don't think I even like, you know. I prefer it was all black. But yeah, man. Guard of honor, Arsenal just gave to Liverpool. Well deserved. Obviously, the main story of this game is more about Trent, to be honest with you. They just keep panning to Trent on the bench. That's going to be the narrative and the story for sure. But yeah, man. Korean yet to make his way in the building. Man said Korean has fallen on his sword. He started the war, but I remain victorious. It's not over yet, man. Run me my conference league, Chelsea. He's probably getting he's probably getting a drink, getting his notes together, and then he'll be back, fam. I think he'll be back. He'll be back. Free kick to Arsenal. 3rd minute. Ben White with a long ball across to the likes of Martinelli. And it's another free kick to Arsenal. Foul on Marino. But yeah, big up AB. Come on Liverpool. Come on Arsenal. Obviously, Man City fans, Newcastle fans want Arsenal to lose because, again, it's the chance for them to catch them up and go ahead of them in the league. Obviously, Liverpool fans, I don't think are really too fussed, to be honest with you. And I don't think a lot of Arsenal fans are. I know some of them say they want to obviously get back into winning ways, but honestly, I'm not too bothered, man. To be honest with you, the Champions League was the last real important game for me personally. These games are just like whatever. Might say Korean gone to get some Kool-Aid and some watermelon. I said watermelon, you know, mad man. Might say KA Kool-Aid, bro. Black grapefruit as well. That one bangs. Thank. I have that in a minute. But yeah, man, free kick to Arsenal. But yeah, he'll be back, man. He'll be back. He'll be back. Here's a chance here for Odegaard. Set piece. I don't know why Saka don't take the set pieces, you know, because he takes the corners really well. But yeah, Odegaard to take it. Marino's in there. Saliba. We did score from a direct free kick against them at the Emirates. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. Marino. Oh, the ball left it. Here's Saka. Oh, he's got to score, that man. He was onside as well. He's got to... Bro, what I don't like about Saka, yeah, he's been bugging me. Every time he started to smile now when he misses a chance. He never used to do this before this injury. Oh, he's well onside as well. What a miss. Oh, what a miss, man. He's got to be scoring that, man. What the hell? He's got to be scoring that, man. He's well onside. Oh, that is atrocious, man. Got to be hitting the target. What's going on? Oh, it's got to be hitting the target, man. Poor miss. Poor miss. Poor miss. Man said, I got a 0-0 snooze fest. Nah, I think there will be some goals in there. I think someone will win as well. Here's Odegaard. It was a good little routine, but he's got to be scoring that, man. Martinelli on the left. It looks so weird with white shorts, man. It just looks weird. Trossard, heavy touch. Back to Partey. Kivior tries to play it down the channel. Here's Lewis Skelly. Partey trying to leave it for Trossard, trying to leave it. This could be a chance on transition. Ball over the top, trying to find Luis Diaz. Heavy touch. That's a foul, no? Throw it. Oh, man. Korean, man. Where you at? Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. He's back. All you're cooking it. All you cooking is your one season, mate. United can get relegated back to back and still be more relevant than London Prison FC is crazy. London Prison FC. What the hell? That name's mad. He's back, man. I told you, you had to recharge. Here's Trossard. He's running into oblivion here. He's got no help. Just try and get a throw in or something. He lost the ball. Won it back. Back to Odegaard. Into Thomas Partey. Just have a shot or something. Martinelli on the left. Goal kick. Goal kick, people. 0-0 so far. Saka had the best chance of the game. A well-worked free kick by Odegaard into the path of him, and he should have at least hit the target, man. Poor effort in the end. But yeah, still 0-0, man. Good start from Arsenal, but again, there's no pressure on the game in it, so you know what I mean? It's just like too little. In this kind of game, no one can really win, really, because it's like too little, too late in terms of how you're performing, and yeah, this doesn't really have any kind of effect on the team going forward, really. Here's Robinson on the left-hand side. Good run here. Robinson, he's got Gakpo on the left-hand side. There's a lot of options here. Gakpo 1v1 with Ben White. He's going to cut in. Ben White onto his left foot. Cleared away. Gravenberch, good ball in. And Reyes threw it out of play. I said, I told you, Korean blood, if I wanted to be a Man United fan, I would have been. I can take pride in not being a glory supporter, blood, and I'm not latching on the biggest club in England that won everything. Glory, glory, Man United with a Y. Big up the chat, man. Make sure you guys like up the thing, subscribe to the channel. But yeah, this could be a good chance. Good play there by Liverpool. Here's Diaz trying to play an early one to Mo Salah 1v1. Diaz, good save. Should have been 1-0 to Liverpool. Got to have scored that, man. It's a great save. Poor there by Marino, losing the ball in midfield. Great skill there by Curtis Jones on the left-hand side. Skilling going past Marino with ease there. And yeah, that should have been a goal, man. Diaz has got to put that into the back of the net to make it 1-0. And two glorious opportunities, man, missed by Arsenal and Liverpool. Ball over the top. a heavy touch there and gone out for a goal kick. But great play there by Salah, very unselfishly. Part of me thinks he's thinking about that assist record, because normally he would probably cut in and score or cut in and shoot, but he teed it up for a great opportunity for Diaz, man. It was a good touch into the box as well. Great first touch. For me, he's just got to just blast that, man. He's so close to the goal. A good save in the end, but he's got to be finishing that. That's got to be into the back of the net. Here's Saka, sorry. Fouled. Yeah, long throw there. Oh, he would have been in there as well as a throw. It's a foul throw in the end. Why did he step on the pitch, man? Schoolboy. Oh. Heading on. But yeah. Fast-paced game. Imagine Carlos supporting Man United and repping Ryan Giggs, Beckham, Roy Keane. So took a Skulls and Gary Neville. Phil Neville. I said the Nevilles, Yeah, I can't. Yeah, they could never be my guys. I can't lie. I'm glad I had Thierry, TT, and Vieira and them, man. Oh, you mad blood. Like I said, there are many better clubs to support if I wanted to be a glory hunter. Everyone has their own personal reasons for supporting a club. You realize your club legend is a literal racist, right? Let's not go down that route. You will get cooked. And your current player is a racist. On about, obviously, Enzo Fernandez. Let's not talk about that. Lewis Skelly's under pressure. Why are you kink shaming? Just stop. I said, I got a John Terry shirt, a 304 shirt, blood. It's a tight squeeze, but I wear it, blood. And what? Shameless. Shameless, man. That's got to be a foul. Foul on Partey there. But yeah, Liverpool getting into their stride, man, after a quick start by Arsenal. But yeah, 0-0 at the minute. Anthony Taylor. It's a surprise. Oh, no, it's not a surprise. There's no Michael Oliver. Normally he gets the big games with two big teams. So Anthony Taylor's got this, obviously, refereeing job here. Nice little run here by, I don't know, who is this? Who was that? Oh, Kivio. I didn't even recognize him. Driving forward. Here's Martinelli. Marino's making the outside run. Martinelli needs some options. Back to Partey. Odegaard's there as well. And Trossard's dropping in deep. Playing with literally no striker now. There's no one in the box. Odegaard. Back to Ben White. All trying to play into Partey. There's no one to play inside the box, though. So it's a bit mad. Saka's going to get it now. There's no one to cross it into. Odegaard. Loses the ball again in transition. This could be an opportunity here for Liverpool. So Bosley, 4v4 here for Liverpool. Plays it across to Gakpo on the left-hand side. He's going to cut into his right. He's going to go down the channel. Good defending there by Saliba just to usher him out, and good defending there. A good tracking back by, who was that? Odegaard, to be fair. Was it Odegaard? Yeah, it was. And he's ripped his shirt. He's going to have to go off and get changed. Here's Trossard trying to play what is he doing, man? Tries to play a ball. Wrong pass. Got to just pass it to Saka there. And he's kept it in play there. It's done very well, Conor Bradley. Teed up with Martinelli quite well, to be fair, in this game. One back by Marino, who's had a strange old game. Man says JT racist, Enzo racist. We wear the JT shirt with pride, blood. I got an Enzo shirt on the way. And what blood? This guy doubling down, man. Classic prison. I said classic prison FC fan. Did the criminality attract you to trying to kink shame one of the greatest midfielders of the league as all time? With Fidel. Partey with the ball. 60% possession of the ball at Anfield. But not really tested the keeper yet. That's just that one shot from Saka. 12 minutes in. Ben White. Saka on the right. Isolated as usual. Odegaard not showing for the ball. He's getting marked, so he can't get it. This is like he's doing that a lot, man. He never used to. He's doing that a lot. Just standing in positions. Saka can't pass him the ball, bro. Like he can't get it through three players, man. Is Martinelli? I can't trust Marino losing the ball again. He loses the ball quite a lot. Kivior with a foul. Free kick to Liverpool, man. He's talking about criminality, didn't bro? Yeah, it's gonna go left. It's gonna go left. I'll admit the video was weird as long as he's not heard anyone. Korean is lost, bro. Speak on Ryan Giggs. Crazy. Criminality when you've got Roy Keane. Roy Keane admitted to attacking players just because he wanted to. Yeah, he did say that, to be fair. Just to make himself feel better, innit? That's the classic clip. Mad. Yeah, everyone's got. Well, listen, every club's players have got a skeleton. Sorry, do you know what I mean? There's also players that have done mad stuff as well. So yeah, I think there is. Oh, this could be a chance here. Partey winning the ball back. Oh, they both left it, man. Just shoot. Oh my god. They still won the ball back. It's Trossard. Why are you passing it back, Odegaard? Just turn. That's a free kick, fouled by Bradley. How have they messed out, man? It was good pressing. Trossard, I think Trossard just got in the way, man. Another free kick opportunity for Arsenal. Get out of here. Ryan Giggs has been acquitted of the charges. Remember, Newcastle still has Arsenal away. That'll be a good one for top two for sure. Don't let me land on Rooney blood. Yeah, I'm not reading that out. Didn't know acquitted me meant guilty. Man. That's a Rio Ferdinand. Ball into the area, headed on into an area, headed on again. Robertson, White, Saka. There's an overlap. Ball in though. Martinelli headed on. No striker. That's where the striker should be. Headed it back. I say Korean lost. Queen acquitted too. While your players are known and verified racist. Come on, bro. LOL. Here's Salah on the charge. Got it caught onto his left foot. Salah. It's going to be a goal. Diaz. Good defending there by Marino there. Partey. It's been a bit of a weird game, man. Liverpool look like they're going to score. And then Arsenal have chances to score, but just don't look like they've got the cutting edge to do it. Whereas Liverpool do. Literally in the court of law. John Terry not guilty. LOL. Big up Jake. Come on, Arsenal. Still 0-0. 16 minutes gone. I think if Arsenal do win, they would have secured Champions League football, I think. Or European football or something like that, I think. With 70 points. Obviously, Chelsea would have 63. So that'll be 7. So it'd be, 2 points left. So, yeah. Chelsea got 63? Yeah. Yeah, they've got 63 each. So, 70 would secure it. It would secure it, man. Hand by his throat, fam. What's going on here? Barca 4-2. Is that final score, bro? What's going on, or is that Korean? Yo, Korean, let me land on. Oh, bro. Yeah. You got a few players, I can't lie. I forgot about it. Yeah. Man, like it's a fan. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, you got a few players still. I'll be real. You got a few players. I forgot about him, man. I'm trying to think if any of the Chelsea players have done a madness. I can't really think. apart from obviously JT and Enzo. I'm trying to think of the plays you had. Not really, you know. Not really, man. Not really. I'm trying to think, man. Man said 70th minute, big yourself up, Kieran. LOL. That kung fu kick to the face was my dad, Kieran. Why are Man why Man United players assaulting my dad blood? It wasn't man said your dad, question mark. It wasn't his dad, man. This guy's an idiot. Foul by Martinelli, free kick to Liverpool. 18 minutes gone, still 0-0. Obviously, this is really a dead rubber game. Liverpool have won the league by a landslide. Arsenal are probably going to get into the Champions League. It's looking highly unlikely, especially with Chelsea losing today. Nottingham Forest dropping points as well on 62. So, yeah, the most either team can get is 69. Also got 67. So, with 3 games left, you expect them to get at least 3 more points out of 9. With Southampton yet to play. This could be a chance here. Here's Gakpo, 3-1-on-1. Gakpo, it's got in. Gakpo! Saliba just left it, cleared it away in the end. Ball over the top, not offside. And yeah, that pace in behind. He's threatening Ben White. Ball into the area again. Got to be a goal. It's a goal to Liverpool. It's Gakpo with the header. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. And Arsenal are losing the game. Arsenal are losing the game, man. Great header in, great ball into the box, and it's 1-0 to Liverpool. I can't believe it. I can believe it. I thought we'd lose the game. And it's no surprise, man. It's no surprise. Liverpool are winning 1-0 at Anfield. And poor defending by Arsenal. And it's a great header in. I can't remember. I didn't know who did the ball in. Let's have a look at this again. Ball over the top is the initial thing. Ben White struggling to obviously deal with the pace of Gakpo, cuts into his right foot, cleared away there by Saliba, but a quick throw. And it's a quick ball in. They're sleeping, and it's a free header literally in the box. Free header, he's onside. No one closes him down. And yeah, it's poor defending, man. Awful defending. They're trying to claw for offside, not offside. And yeah, free header, man. 1-0 to Liverpool. Man said 2-0. Oh boy, oh boy. Crazy. This is a long day, man. This is a long day. Partey losing the ball. But yeah, man, crazy. Salah ball over the top, trying to find Diaz. Sabah's like, oh no! Oh, it's 2-0, man! 2-0 already. Diaz with the goal. Diaz with the I didn't even change the score yet. Oh my days, bro. 2-0 to Liverpool. Ripped apart, ripped to shreds. This Arsenal team is a shambolic, embarrassing, man. 2-0 down. Unbelievable, bro. No fight, no hunger, no desire. They've given up. End the season, Dave. End the season, man. Crazy. Man didn't even change the score yet. Oh, I can't believe it. I just about changed it, man. 2-0. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Another cooking session again. It's looking like Arsenal going to lose another game. Ball over the top. Poor defending, man. Is he offside? I'm not too sure, man. They have to VAR check it. Great ball. And Raya coming out of his goal. Too easy for Liverpool to make it 2-0. I don't know if he's onside. It looks like he's just going to evade the offside flag there. And Diaz with a tap-in, man, to make it 2-0. Ripped apart. Arsenal all over the place defensively, bro. You never walk alone. Man said, I won the war, man. Oh, dear me. Onside. 2-0. This might be a Mickey Mouse score for sure, man. This could be anything. This could be anything, bro. This could be anything. Man said, yo, Tops, Colin, before you try at me, I told you, blood, don't at me. Listen, we're all losers today, bro. We're all losers. We're all me, you, Korean, we're all losers, fam. Don't end the season. Newcastle taking second. Newcastle could go second there for sure. Kieran crazy with that comment. Saliba sleeping, bro. They're all sleeping, man. They've all been sleeping, bro. Terrible, man. What are you telling? What are you saying, Tops? Well, go on, G, bro. We're getting cooked, man. We're getting cooked for sure. We're getting cooked. I will be watching Arteta's presser. I wonder if he will take any accountability. Probably not. I think he generally lacks the capacity to take accountability for sure. Marino blocked. This is going to be anything, man. Look how open we are. I don't know what. Yeah. This is embarrassing, man. Diaz, they'll 1-2. Got to be 3-0. Curtis Jones pushed around the corner there. And yeah, embarrassing, man. Embarrassing. We're generally horrendous. We ain't finishing second, in my opinion. Probably end up third or fourth. Yeah, probably fourth, bro. I think Newcastle will finish second. Great save there by Raya. Another 30-degree day in the UK. Another day where I had to place Tops on a bro. You're with me, brother. You're with me, bro. With that 2-0 win playing Conference League, bro, next season, man. You're with me, my guy. You're on the barbecue with me, bro. Palmer stinker. World class. Are you mad? 1 goal in 2025, bro. Get the hell out of here. Nicholas Jackson, punching people like he's Chris Eubank Jr. Get the hell out of here, bro. We're on the barbecue together, my G. Don't you forget that, blood. Yeah? Don't you forget that, fam. He's mad. Man thinks he can take it L and run joke. I don't think so, bro. Corner in by Liverpool. Good save there by Raya. Good save there by Raya, man. Best team in the competition, so technically in Europe. All right, buddy. Man said, yo, Colin. Blood face me. Must have laughing my ass off. I said, man, no, bro. Carlos is a Chelsea fan for sure. Look at this, chat. Look at this. Chat, cook him up, man. I support Chelsea and Liverpool. Deep it, bro. Deep the sentence, man. Ball into the area by Diaz. Oh, I nearly love Raya there. I said, we're all on the Titanic, bro. We're all on the Titanic sinking, sorry. And Carlos is here like, yeah, you're sinking, mate. Oh, that trust me. Bro, we're all like drowned rats, bro. We're all going out together. You know what I'm saying? We're all stinking, mate, for sure, man. Laughing. Chelsea, the bottle clubs now. Oh, we're all getting cooked, man. We're all getting cooked. A Chelsea and Liverpool, which means I've won Champions Leagues 8 times. Shameless, man. I'll take a cooking from their side. Trust me, I'm mayhem. But Carlos, no way, man. Sit down. What are you? What? Which Delulu pack are you smoking, mate? Give me some, bro. Share it around, man. Share it around. Honestly, it's crazy, man. Master, he supports Chelsea and Liverpool. You'll never hear this again. You would never hear this from any other person, bro, than this guy, man. Jesus, the hatred for Arsenal is so real. But yeah, Liverpool winning 2-0. Poor by Arsenal in the game. Quick fire goals. So put them in control, man. Also had a few opportunities obviously to score, but nothing major. Ball across, given away by Trossard. But yeah, this could be another 4-5-0, short for sure. The way we're starting, how open we are. That's a foul by Partey, and that's a free kick to Liverpool. Lucky didn't give a yellow card there. And yeah, we're getting cooked, man. Expeditiously. You know, there's so much wrong with Carlos's statement. I won't even attempt to address that. Colin, I'm putting jerk. I'm putting jerk seasoning on you, blood. Get my barbecue. Get on my barbecue. This guy, bro. And this man called me out for being a glory hunter. Hey, listen, make it make sense, Korean man. Make it make sense. I'm smoking that Korean pack, which claiming he personally won those Champions League titles for one of the teams he does not support. Ball into the area by Liverpool. Oh my days, man. Cleared away by Trossard. Embarrassing, man. Martinelli. Mbappe scores a hat-trick, man, to give Madrid hope. Still losing the game 4-3. Mbappe's trying his best. But yeah, still losing, man. Here's Partey. Here's Saka on the right-hand side. Losing the ball. Ball over the top, trying to find Saka again. Into Trossard. Good defending there by, I don't know, was that Gravenberch? Oh, it was Odegaard. Into Trossard. Cuts it back. Cleared away. Must have Viva John Terry, you know. Big up the chat. Yeah, for this game, I support this club, so technically one of the titles I personally won. Isn't it not the definition of glory hunting now? For sure it is. It is. Ben White going to take the throw. 28 minutes gone, still 2-0 to Liverpool. Quick fire goals after a minute of each other, nearly, probably even less. Saliba, Kivior, back to Saliba, back to Ben White, Saka. No striker in the box. I don't know what he's going to do. Saka on his left. Saka over the top of the bar, man. There's no one in the box anyway, bro. He did well to get past two players. But yeah, I don't know. I don't get these tactics, man. Where are the people in the box, bro? You got 3 man on him. Tactics, man. Needs changing for sure. Man said, when Chelsea don't win it, it's okay. I can switch. Yeah, he's trolling, man. He's a troll, innit? He's a troll still. Man said, I can switch to Liverpool, bro. Football don't work like that, geezer. Here's Konate. Ball down the channel. Cuts it back. Diaz got to be 3-0. Very, very lucky. Offside anyway. But yeah. Bro, this could be 7 or 8. I'm telling you. Yeah, Liverpool really playing with fire today for sure. They really want to prove a point to Arteta with the amount of yapping. No, I think it is, you know, the amount of talking he's been doing about they didn't deserve to win, or they've had it's fine margins, or we would have won it if it was another season, and all this stuff, man. You get me, bro? The failing of Arsenal, run out by bro. We the way we played the season, we should be like 4th or 5th. I'm not even joking. We've definitely not been the second best team, or play like a second best team for sure, man. We've been awful since like majority of the season, to be honest with you, but since like February, atrocious in the league. Colin, you'll be cooked in 15 minutes. Blood, stay on the barbecue. I hope you putting yourself on there. Pause. You got to give your rivals props after the competition is over for sure, man. 100%. Just out of curiosity, have you ever had a Donna? What's that? Slot was even looking, bro, and they scored. Here's Odegaard. Plays the ball. Tries to find Martinelli. Marino. Ball into the area. Marino is trying to cross the ball into an area to Saka against Van Dijk. Bro, what are we doing, man? What are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, man? I ever had a donation? Yeah, I've had a few, bro. I've had a few, my guy. Like a super chat and super sticker. Obviously, always available for you guys to do if you want to help the channel for sure. Big up yourself, Slum Dog. If I was a United and we went to Anfield, I would expect the team to give a guard of honor and our manager to come out and say they've done well. That's just the sportsmanship. Yeah, for sure, man. You've got to just do it, innit? You got to just do it, man. You got to just do it for sure, man. Here's Saka. This could be an opportunity here. Nice little 1-2 there. Come on. Saka to Odegaard. It's probably going to break down now. Back to Odegaard. Probably going to break down, man. Oh, big yourself up, some dog. Appreciate the 79p, bro. Appreciate that, my guy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, my G. Oh, that's a foul. Poor foul there, man. Poor foul, bro. Poor foul. Marina's been awful in this. I don't like him in midfield, man. Poor foul, man. Just kicks him for no reason, innit? Kicks it for no reason, man. Poor. But yeah, big up Slumdog, man, for the super chat. Appreciate that, my guy. Always love, bro. Always love, man. Appreciate the support of the channel. Appreciate love of the channel, man. Rob, big up entertainment and more, bro. For the £2. Big up Tots. Big yourself up, man. I appreciate the super chat as well, my guy. Appreciate that, brother. Entertainment to Liverpool fans, I'm guessing he's enjoying. He's enjoying this this mauling of Arsenal, man. But I appreciate the support, bro. Big up for the super chat, my guy. Big yourself up. Ball over the top there by Salah. This could be an opportunity for for Liverpool, cleared away by Arsenal. Marino's got the ball again. And yeah, Lewis Skelly getting pressed by Salah. Doing quite well there. That's a free kick. No, that's a free kick, man. But yeah, big yourself up, Slumdog, and big yourself up, entertainment and more for the super chats, man. Really appreciate it. I understand this is us versus the world mentality, but he's got to a point. Even Pep, when he won the league and Chelsea won the Champions League, Pep, when he asked if they were the best team in Europe, and he said no, that's Chelsea. Classy manager. Yeah, you just got to be honest, man. And that's the person that's won it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Won it all. But yeah, man. It's crazy. Nice game. That's why we're the champions. Yeah, for sure. Bro, I'm scared of cooking I will receive from Carlos if we lose in the Europa, but I'll take it. On the flip side, if Chelsea lose and haven't got Champions League football, I expect him to own up. Your career and be scared, blood. Carlos, go play with your mayhem, man. Ball into an area, cleared away there by Arsenal. It's got to go to Odegaard, put into a poor area, really. And cleared away. Carlos, go play with your Wi-Fi passwords for the tip up for you. Man said, I'm lifting the league with you, blood. Don't worry, you're gonna lose, but so will Carlos. Here is Trossard. Cleared it, pull it into an area. Odegaard. Oh, I don't know what's doing that, man. Pull into an area. Here's Trossard again. Cuts it back. Odegaard. Cleared away again, man. Cleared away again. I said, this is my Premier League title as well. Crazy. Yeah, you can't say, yeah, I identify with Newcastle, so technically I made Champions League football. Partey, another foul, man. Lucky not to get sent off, man. He's had a few. They both could have been yellows as well, by the way. Oh, dear me. Big up the chat, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel as well, man. All you people in here. I support Chelsea and Liverpool. Funny guy, man. Funny guy. 2-0 to Liverpool against Arsenal. Diaz getting some treatment. Yeah, man. My opinion literally doesn't matter. The owners spent 1 billion on the youngsters, so the club is exempt from criticism, which makes literally no sense. Of course, he says it's that so they won't win it themselves. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. This is what he has to do now. He has to support two teams, isn't it? But yeah, man, you guys in the comments, man, make sure you like up the thing and subscribe. Tell a friend, share up the live as well. Also losing the game 2-0. Goals from Diaz and Gakpo. No actual goals or assists from Salah, surprisingly. Remember, he needs, is it 3 more assists to overtake Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne's joint record of 20? And yeah, I think he needs a couple more goals to get 30 in the league. which obviously is a rarity as well, especially these days. Only really Haaland does it I say on a regular basis. I think he's only done it once. So yeah, very difficult to do, man. Only select few strikers have done it in the past. Got 30 league goals. Thierry, I think Luis Suarez, Van Persie. I think Drogba got 31 season. I don't think Rooney ever did, but yeah, just a few, man. I said, Arteta looks more stressed. Oh, Arteta looks less stressed than Amrin. He does, bro. He does. Bro, you know your job's safe, man. Bro, I never said this stuff. Career making up things on my name, laughing don't let me play this game, blood. Liverpool fans had a banner of Arteta in a dressing room saying, "Always the bridesmaid, never the bride," laughing. What did I make up? 2-0 Liverpool. Look at that, man. Shots on target 0 for Arsenal, 4 for Liverpool. 63% possession for Arsenal, 37 for Liverpool, and they're 2-0 up. For sure. Oh dear, Partey, Odegaard, Martinelli, Marino. Here's Martinelli on the left. Not good enough in midfield, man. Gets caught in possession too much, too slow on the ball. Back to goal, he has to be quick because again, he's got someone like on him all the time, so he has to flick it around the corner. When he's in midfield, he's just too slow, man. God, we can't, bro. He has to be a backup striker or just sell him in it because in midfield, he is not it, bro. He is not it. Chelsea owners been exempt from criticism. 0 minutes for Rodrigo today versus Barcelona versus Real Madrid. Sabozlai, your ball levels up. Your customer or fans or your customer or fans. Criticism is a form of an opinion. Yeah, my opinion doesn't matter. Because I can't change their model implemented. I said what? Man, big up the chat, man. Make sure you guys like up the thing, subscribe to the thing. We got Slumdog, we got Entertain more for the super chats. Really appreciate it. If you want to donate, just obviously up to you, man. If you want to support the channel, really appreciate it if you want to. But if not, just enjoy the content, man. Enjoy the content. 2-0 down, Arsenal. Not really looking like scoring. No shot on target, by the way, in 45 minutes nearly. Poor, if we're being honest. Here's Saka on the left-hand side. Goes back to Odegaard on his right foot, blocked. Back to Thomas Partey, into Trossard. Running into blind alleys, straight into the Liverpool. I don't know what he's expecting there. He's got 4 players on him. Of course, you're going to get tackled. And look at all this space here. No legs in midfield, man. No legs. This is what happens without Declan Rice, bro. Marino and Partey, they can't shift. Nearly 3-0 there. Last tackle by Kivior. Yeah, this midfield is atrocious. Atrocious, man. So bad. Midfield rebuild needed. No legs, man. Man, I get a run through. That's what I meant, but how you want to interpret things is up to you, like myself. So they're exempt from criticism. Why even have an opinion if it doesn't matter? Listen, I don't understand the point. Whatever having an opinion as a fan means you actually care. That's a poor. Skelly got a yellow. Yep. Barca 4-3, 90 plus 3 minutes played left. Now, I've been critical of the owners on Twitter and in person. 7, you know what, the fans protest and they still didn't change anything. I care about my club, but I won't stress over it, blood. My council tax is due. I have bills to pay. My days, man. 4-2. Sorry, 42 minutes gone on my clock. 2-0 up. To Liverpool against Arsenal. Konate and Van Dijk are there. But they might as well just go for a shot here, man. They've got nothing to lose, really. Ball into the area. Over the top of the bar. Pardon me. One thing that annoyed me about Arsenal fans on social media, someone said, "Why are the people giving us so much ridicule to Skelly? He's just a kid. Skelly literally had the Highland celebration. He can't be an agitator and then play the victim." Yeah, nah, dish it out, take it, bro. Simple, man. Simple. Do you know what I mean? Listen, I like it. I'd rather you dish out things and you get things back rather than nothing at all. It should be boring, man. Like everyone just be so monotone, so robotic. So yeah, man. If he's not had the last couple of good games. He's obviously not had good games, which is understandable because he's 18. But again, like you said, if you're going to do the Haaland thing, and I love his personality, man. I think he's a cold footballer. But again, what comes with it is people give you a stick when it doesn't go your way, innit? Because again, you're going to agitate people when you're on top and you're winning well, you're scoring goals against City. So when you're not playing well, people are going to be agitating you. So it's just part and parcel of the game you're in, innit? And the personality and whatever. Literally, Korean, there's real life issues in the world to be crying over Chelsea and my own bud, laughing emoji. Big up, Colin. This is why I can't be bothered to do watch longs for league games when I know what's coming. But the sad thing is, I don't have the energy to shout Arteta out, even though he probably should go. Yeah, obviously, ultimately, me and you, Colin, probably, well, we both know that he's not going to take us forward now. We've just plateaued, in it. You can just tell he's going to have to change something massively, like a whole rebuild of the even the team almost, especially like the midfield and the attack, to really change obviously a lot of people's opinion and more importantly, win some trophies for me anyway, personally, and probably you yourself. But yeah, all you can do is just obviously hope that Bertza comes in and one, puts pressure on him personally, and two, gives us the players that we all have been crying out for. Do you know what I mean? The strikers, the wingers, or whatever, that we still have deficiencies in our team, innit? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens, man. Man says, Colin, smart mind blow. Look after your blood pressure. This was the point I'm making to Korean. Take note. Here's a ball over. Here's a ball by Martinelli. Gone out for a throw or a goal kick. I'm not a glory hunter like you, Carlos. 3 minutes left until half time. 2-0 down at Liverpool Anfield. Well, yeah, man. Barca just one more win away from winning the La Liga title after beating Real Madrid. Kivior over the top for Martinelli. Looks like he's offside. Goes to the channel. Cleared away. That's a glory hunter. Wait. Short Korean and let me support two teams. I might support Man City next season. Laughing emoji. Hold you, bum. Bro, you hold you, bum. You lost 2-0 today as well. But hold you, bum, bro. Have some shame. We're all getting caught today, brother. We're all losers, man. What's I'm talking about? Here's Salah on the right-hand side. Cuts it back. They want a penalty. Salah still got it. Goes to the byline. Good defending in the end by Saliba out for a corner. I would be surprised if you make the argument. I support both Inter and PSG, so I can literally not lose. I win. Landing Vidic, he's a bomb. Glorious hunter. For some reason, the comments are not clearing up. Proud to be a glory hunter. 8 trophies for Shameless, man. Man United are 16th. They're so back. I'm really annoyed about Yara hobbling off. It better not be a long-term injury. Listen, it might be, man, and that's the massive blow for you guys trying to win the Europa League. I mean, Kulusevski and Madison being out is a massive blow for them guys for sure. But yeah, half time, man. 2-0 to Liverpool. And yeah, very, very easy game for Liverpool so far. Arsenal have been woeful, really, after the first 5 minutes where Saka should have scored. Apart from that, man, Gakpo with a great finish, as well as Diaz with another, obviously, finishes well. Poor defending by Arsenal from both accounts, trying to play a high line for the second goal, switching off for the first goal from a throw-in, and allowing Gakpo with a free header. Easy as you like it, man. Easy house, you like it. 2-0 to Liverpool. They're going to go on to win the game and extend their lead at the top. And also are going to be battling for they're going to be battling for second place with Newcastle in the next game. Are you for Arsenal or Liverpool? Obviously Arsenal. Bro, who's the Forest owner? It's that Greek brother. I can't remember his name. I said it earlier, but I can't remember what he's called now. But yeah, he was on the pitch. I don't know why he was on the pitch because of the draw. Maybe because they were winning, and obviously they drop points, but they can still get Champions League. It's not over yet, man. They just have to win the rest of their 2 games. I hope obviously teams drop points. Roman Abramovich, Korean. How did he make his money? He owns it. He sold kebabs. I don't know if that's. I don't know if you're trolling or not. I actually don't know how he made his money in it. I know he obviously owns Olympiacos as well. Well, yeah, man. I said that's crazy. He sold kebabs. I'm dead. Oh my days! I don't know, man. I don't know. Must say karma. Korean. Must say karma tops. Karma tops, you bum. You're a bum, fam. How about that? You're a loser as well. How about that, bro? You're a loser as well, G. You watched the game. Oh my days. Yeah, have you watched it back yet, actually? You need to watch it back. Oh man. Oh man, I get tired, man. 2 hours in a week, blood. I wonder how the media will take the owner coming onto the pitch doing that. Obviously, Jamie Carragher was having a go in the studio saying he needs to get off, blah, blah, blah. But this is why when he said people need to stop telling Liverpool how to feel. Bro, that's literally your whole gimmick, bro, of telling other fans how they should feel about their own club, innit? You're not a Nottingham Forest fan. He wants to go on the pitch. He's the owner of the club. Do you know what I mean? It's his stadium, man. He can do what he wants, bro. If he wants to go on there, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I wish the Glazers did that. Man like Top's losing 4 games in a row. It's peak, you know. Yeah, Joe, I didn't even realize. Yeah, we lost the first game as well, PSG, and then we lost the Bournemouth. So yeah, peak. Actually, Care and the 10 games use it instead of using it for a club cash cow. Carragher is a moppy. I can't stand him now for sure. He's just a hypocrite, innit? But he's been a hypocrite for a minute now. Do you know what I'm saying? He doesn't apply his own thought process and logic to his own self, innit? And what he says about things. It's just about what other people say. So yeah, he's been a hypocrite, man. But yeah, still obviously 2-0 to Liverpool. Make sure you guys smash the likes buttons on the video and all that. But yeah, man. Mourinho summed it all well. How can someone who never won the Premier League talk about what it takes to win the Premier League? Yeah, true. Carragher talks too much for someone who isn't even amongst. Yeah, that quote is crazy, man. I said one. I said 1,000. You know how many 1,000 defenders is, bro? I said 1,000s, man. Hold you, bomb. You thought you wouldn't get cooked. Bro, you need to get cooked, bro. Where were you for the Man United stream? Big up Korean. He was here in the trenches, seeing his team hold an L. Where were you, fam? You don't get to come into my game and try to cook me, brother. Are you crazy? Oh my god. That's madness, man. This is why I love the special one. That Forest owner complete, but I don't know why he was having a go at him though. That's the only thing. I don't mind him going on the pitch. Obviously, you can go on the pitch if he wants. He owns a club, bro. Like what the hell? But I don't know why he was arguing. If he was arguing, like he was arguing, I don't know why that was happening because they didn't lose the game and they can still get Champions League. So it's a bit bizarre, isn't it? If I'm being honest, and you don't do that in front of people. If you just went on to pitch to collect the players, and obviously that's fine. But yeah, man. But yeah, man. Marina has been my favorite manager. I will never mod Vidic, only Korean. We joined forces. I said, what? Just me, the guys thought they both support Man United. We're just gonna do one. My favorite Mourinho quote was calling that bomb Wenger specialist in failure, then slapping him 6-0. On the 1000th game, Lord, how that you scrolls. Look, he's obsessed with Arsenal, you know. Oh my, bro, he's obsessed, bro. Honestly, man, obsessed with Arsenal. He's not even managing Chelsea anymore. He can't. Oh, bro, it's crazy, crazy. I love Marina Korean. My son is named after him. He's a son. But yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, just looking at the Liverpool goals. Good finishes by both. So he's a Greek businessman and investor, the Nottingham Forest owner. He's a principal shareholder of a number of companies operating in shipping, media, and football sectors. So yeah, man, he actually deals in football from a business point of view in terms of shipping. So yeah, that's how he's got his P's. You're obsessed with being second. Small club, hold that. 16th saying this is crazy, man. Vidic, you're a scrub. You man are scrubs, bro. Lost 20 games, man. I finished watching the Real Madrid game, Barcelona. Big stuff, AB. The size of his gut, he's been eating. Oh my god, I'm finished. Oh mate. Oh, that's outrageous. That's a red card, fam. I can't lie. That's a straight red. That's not even like a late challenge. Sorry, ref. Second booking. That's a you know what I'm saying? Dangerous foul play, bro. That's crazy. Man said this he's got. He's been eating the stock. Is outrageous, man. Absolute shambles. You can tell by the attitude they've given up. Yeah, shocking, Godfrey, man. Big yourself up, man, being in the chat. Absolutely awful. Absolutely awful, man. Bro coming down and criticizing these Forest players while bro looks like he got off. Why are you man cooking him? Yeah, that T was crazily big, man. Man said card, red card, penalty card. I don't know what that means. But yeah, man. Bro, I don't know. But you. Yeah, I don't understand how, or don't know why he's even criticizing him in any way. No one thought Forest would even be in the top half. I thought they would get relegated. I thought they'd get loads of sanctions and get relegated again. So the fact that he's even in this position anyway is a mad thing, especially the squad they've got. Do you know what I mean? He just plays the same rule, probably 11 players anyway. And obviously, these players are not used to battling for Champions League football. It's not going Forest, man. All due respect at this moment in time. Do you know what I mean? So to be on criticizing him, when to be fair, you would be expected to beat Leicester, but at the same time, it's a high pressure situation, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And obviously things happen. So, and they can still get Champions League. They're already 1 point off Chelsea, and they play Chelsea. Well, so why's he getting on the pitch for, bro? Like, what's going on? Chelsea are in 5th. They're 1 point behind them, and they play them at home with no Nicholas Jackson. you know what I'm saying? So it's still in their hands still if they beat Chelsea. Unless Villa win both their games, then they're screwed. But yeah. But yeah, it's just bizarre, man. It just went too for me, it just went too early. Do you know what I mean? If his last day of the season and he's disappointed, but even now I want to have a go at him, man, because they're gonna get Europe. They're definitely gonna get Europe. They're 7 points ahead of Brentford, bro. So they can't be caught. Do you understand? So yeah, they're guaranteed to get a European spot, man. Whether it's Conference League or Europa League or Champions League, it's gonna be any of the three. But yeah, man. So as far as those two Champions League you bomb, they have more than you. Who? Arsenal that you bomb. This guy, man. So shameless. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that. He did. He's the owner. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't want to beat down on Tops when he's down 2 down. LOL. It doesn't seem fair. He's only fun when someone has fighting them. Crazy, man. I mean, yeah, it's all a bit of a shambles, really. Anyway, to be honest with you. I said, anyway, chat. I'm off to the gym, blood. It's been a pleasure cooking Korean times 3 Tops, Colin. Splendid meal. We see things they'll never see. Premier League. Oh my god! Cheers for being a troll, Carlos, man. My crush asked me to fake date her. What? I don't know what cooking you actually. Trust me. Listen. I must have missed it, man. The only thing I've seen today is his team lose. But if you think you did, I'm glad you're happy. Later, my guy. Yeah, big yourself up till next time. Of course, obviously Arsenal chill should be tomorrow. I'm not sure what time yet. I need to obviously see with Colin as well and whatnot. So, but yeah, man, big up everyone tuning in for sure. I'm happy. You're happy. Arteta will say the best team lost. Must have enjoyed his 17th Korean blood. Oh man, crazy. Oh man, crazy. We're 16th. Hold that. Flexing that one position, man. I hear it. What I said was my crush asked me to pretend to be my boyfriend. Why, bro? Another season of the Prem football, the same football Chelsea will be playing for sure. Hi, I'm back. Big up Mason. I ain't seen you in a minute, bro. How you been doing, man? Hope you're good. Obviously, this game's not been going well for Arsenal fans. 2-0 down, but pretty much expected. I think I predicted 2 or 3-0. I said at the start of the game. Because yeah, this team is atrocious. But yeah, man. Second leg, obviously, Sheffield United, Bristol City, Sunderland, Coventry, Stockport, Leighton Orient. I might do the Coventry Sunderland game maybe on Tuesday. I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I feel, man. But yeah, man. But yeah, Premier League's winding down, man. Premier League's winding down. Obviously, this is the last month of it, and then yeah, next month you've got a couple of England games. I'll probably try and do them, and then the Club World Cup as well, man. I'll see if I can try and do some of them. That should be a fun. I said, little bronies, Uncle Pounds, and Dog Ace. Oh, trust me, bro. Facts, man. Facts. Because yeah, I don't know what you're doing here, Mayhem. I can't even lie. You need to yeah, you need some guidance, man. I'll be real. Everything matters is first, and Champions League spots, and everything else relegation spots for sure. Why do people always get our position wrong? We're the 16th. It's because you were 17th during the day, innit? When Spurs were drawing, you were losing. And then obviously when they started losing, then that's when you came 16th. But people are just going to run a narrative. You're 17th now, innit? Genders have to run in it. So yeah. Half time. Arsenal 2-0 down. Arteta going out sad. You're 16th in it. Korean is 17th in my eyes. What the hell? Ask your dad, Mayhem. Tops, I don't know why she said that. I never ask strangers. Oh, wow, you're about your dad. Peak. This will be Liverpool's first win against Arsenal in 3 years. Oh, yeah, man. I said hashtag relegation fodder. Hashtag save Kobe, save Ahmad. So my number saying save Palmer. Some people are saying save Ahmad. It's crazy. Agenda's off a run. You get me? It's just kicked off here at my thing, but I got a feeling I'm mad behind it. Let me see if I can change the thing, man. It's buffering a little bit. It's Trossard on the left. Ball into the area. Martinelli, yes, it's a goal. Get the ball, man. Martinelli 2-1 to Arsenal, to Liverpool. It's a consolation. Ball into the box. Come on. 1-0, 2-1 to Liverpool, man. And there's a good header in there. And we've scored a goal, guys. We've scored a goal. Martinelli with the goal here. Let's have a look at it again. Odegaard back to Trossard on the left-hand side. And he drifted in there. Van Dijk 1v1 with Martinelli sleeping there. And it's a literally free header. And it's a great header in there. Alisson, no chance. And Martinelli scores, man. No pressure. Poor defended by Liverpool. And it's 2-1. And game on, I guess. Game on, people. Game on. He scored 4 goals at Anfield, man. Ball over the top, trying to find Martinelli again. Marino. I said, you feel bad about Arsenal being champions for sure. Bring chippy chips to the theatre of dreams. Hashtag justice for Palmer. Hashtag Iceland chips blood. Farm foods, man. Can't believe it. A club like Chelsea are in the Conference League. What a random straight. I thought you were miniature teaming up, Carlos, man. Man did a heel turn, bro. I'm flexing that trophy when we win it, blood. I'll be there. Martinelli. They call that Dutch bomb the best centre back in the Premier League. He got cooked by Martinelli. Van Dijk sleeping, fam. Van Dijk sleeping, brother. Is Partey. Trossard. Ball into the area. Martinelli's there again, headed away there by Curtis Jones. Trying to press the keeper. Cleared away by Alisson. Lewis Skelly. Back to Kivior. We've never won a game since 2008, trading 2 goals down. 3 draws, 28 defeats. I remember the game as well. We beat Bolton 3-2 in 2008. It's crazy. Oh, there was a run there. Had to play him, Martinelli. He made a good run there. Um, nice pass there. Here's Ben White on the right hand side. Saka. Saka on the right as well. Into the box. Saka. Good block. Gotta watch the transition. Is that a free kick? He's saying get up. He was going to give it as well. Change his mind. Saka. Done chat. Oh, that's gone out. No, that looked like it went out. To be me. Lazmi didn't give it. Saka still got the ball. Bit of pressure by Arsenal first time in the game after getting that first goal by Martinelli. Good header. Lewis Skelly's got the ball. That VVD Salah 400 kit has hit already, blood. Saka again. Oh, it took too long, man. Oh, he's doing well there, Saka. Let's pass it, man. Oh, no one. Trossard! Over the bar, man. Good opportunity there. It's hard to pronounce the names of the team in the Conference League. That's all to win it. 40 goals for Mbappe this season. Not bad for a flop. Bro, they hate him over there. It's crazy. We've got Real Betis who beat Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, Real Madrid this season. Just expect the tournament cool, but the final will be tough. Never speak down on a European trophy, blood. I want to complete the set. But am I wrong? Yeah, you're not wrong about the not being able to obviously talk about the teams or renounce them, man. Some of the teams are crazy. But yeah, decent start to the second half by Arsenal. At least they're providing a bit of pride. 3 shots, 2 on target, more than had the entire first half. No shots at all yet for Liverpool. Arsenal winning the ball back again. Here's Thomas Partey. The momentum's with Arsenal. They need to try and score again. We've seen this at PSG. Here's Odegaard. Saka in there. It's Odegaard. Got to shoot. Got to shoot. What are you doing, man? Oh, I've had it up to here with this guy, honestly. And this is a chance here for Salah. Got to just show him on his right foot. Got to just show him on there. Got to show him on his right foot. Got to show him on his right foot. Don't let him cut in, man. Oh, over here. Should have shot there. I feel like he's trying to search for that assist record, man. Because he's playing people in that he wouldn't normally play in, I don't think, personally. Especially when he's not scored yet in the game. His Trossard. Back to Thomas Partey. There's a ball over the top. It looked like he's offside there, to be fair. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I was saying play on. Advantage there. Robertson with a shot over the top of the bar. Everyone wanted a European trophy in the chat except Tops. Commentators can pronounce the team's Korean, so it sounds like you are a problem there. Arsenal has finally got a goal. I didn't even see that Marino chance that he missed. Is Odegaard, Trossard, back to Ben White. Oh, God, man. Just give the ball away all the time, man. That's a simple pass. Jesus. He's so bad, man. I don't know what's happened to this guy, bro. Saka, back to Odegaard. My Lord. Must have landed. It's their job to pronounce it like what, blood? Or is Ben White? Gets to the byline, cuts it back. Oh, unlucky, man. If he could have, he tried to shoot there, I think. If he goes across, Martinelli would have had a tap in there. He made a good run. Martinelli looks like he's playing up front now. And Trossard's gone to the. Yeah, he's got to just cross it, man. He's kind of just gone for the shot. Decent save in the end. Is Saka. Didn't know what he was going to do. That was the problem. Curtis Jones. So Bosley, this could be a chance for Liverpool again. Gakpo goes to the byline. Good defending in the end by Ben White. Just about saves it. Still a chance for Liverpool on the edge of the box. Is Curtis Jones back to Gakpo. There's Salah in there. Goes to Szoboszlai on the edge. Szoboszlai's a shot. Oh, good save there by Raya. Well, yeah, man. Here's Marino. 75% possession. Arsenal in the second half. Played a little bit better. Remember, a few key first teams were out, but Marino got it done. Sink or swim. It's not sort of progression. It's all about all or nothing based on competition. Titles United should be competing for. We need to beat Spurs. You need to win the game. Go to watch a Chinese game at 7:30 with the Chinese Bosch. Big moments to find the club's trajectory, careers, players. Mourinho, special one. If these men are serious, they need to get the job done. Yeah, we'll see how you guys get on for sure. We'll see how you guys get on, man. Still 2-1 to Liverpool. 57 minutes gone. Ball over the top. Ben White. Got the ball. A bit slow now. Kivior's got the ball as well. Bit of a slower game, man. Here is Trossard. Korean sounds stressed about United. LOL. Bro, that final, man, he ain't too convinced. I don't think so. I don't think he is. I think there's a chance he thinks they could lose, innit? Ben White trying to get around Robinson. Gets to the byline. Tries to get a corner. Flicked on. Robinson tries to give the ball away. Graven Birch. Good play there by Martinelli. Tracking back. Winning the ball back. But yeah, man. If Amarin loses, I'm giving him a proper summer window where he gets what he wants and gets 5 games in. If he doesn't deliver, I want him out. Bro, don't do that because you'll have a Ten Hag situation, ball into the box where you've given him all of his players. He's not worked out. Now you're stuck with all of these wing backs and stuff, and you got a manager that play fullback, bro. I feel like if he does not win the Europa League, he's gonna get sacked. Fam. I can't lie. There's no point investing in him, getting him all these players, and then this form carries on because there's no guarantee it's gonna change even with new players because he's not really shown too much in the league in terms of his form wise. So for me, bro, the Europa League is the only thing that saves him, man. Because you're back in the Champions League, then you can have a fresh in it. Do you know what I mean? Because you're in Champions League, Premier League. But bro, if you finish 16th, remember you weren't 16th when he took over, man. Like you were still top half. People forget this because you've been down there for so long. You were still top half in it. Yeah, he's got to win that, bro. And especially you can't lose to Spurs, bro. I'm sorry, man. That is sackable anyway. Finishing that low in the league and losing to Spurs in a final is crazy. So for me, he has to go, man. If you lose that, if he wins it, stay cool. You're in Champions League, won European Cup, he's won a final. obviously league form's still not great, but again, at least you got something to build off with the trophy and Champions League football. But bro, you can't stay if he loses that. That's madness, man. If he wins Europa, obviously I can be more patient. I am. We are underdogs, bro. If Amarin loses, you got to sack him. You can't have Man U 17th. I'm already stressing. You've literally had Gus Hiddink do better than just facts, bro. Yeah, that's true. Mid-season. One transfer window, 5 games in next season. He has one of his players though. Sack him, Korean, and get Southgate. Southgate made for Manchester and Sir Jim. He needs a transfer window. I will back him, brother. Listen, bro. If he gets a transfer window, gets all these wing backs and all these guys, yeah, that are not really obviously well known, they're a bit niche, and then he still loses, it's peak. That means you're gonna rebuild again and get rid of his players and some of Ten Hag's players. It's crazy. Free kick, direct free kick for Arsenal. Ball goes into the box, into an area. Oh, good opportunity there. It was Martinelli. Needed a bit of power on that, and he would have probably scored. Good opportunity there. Just obviously it was shot to him quite quickly, but couldn't enforce. Yeah, he couldn't really put enough power in it. Good chance though, man. If he chuckles a little bit back a bit quicker, then how close he is, and a little bit more power, then I don't think Alisson would have saved it because it's so close to the goal. But yeah, half an hour to go. Liverpool are still winning the game. Pretty much been defended the majority of this half so far. But I feel like they can definitely go up a gear, especially if they make some substitutions. Arsenal, I think, are probably playing at their maximum with the current team they've got, if I'm being honest. Heading on back to Raya. And yeah, that again, that's what I'm saying. That double goal that they conceded in the first minute or so has ended up obviously costing them the game so far, because they're still losing, even after making the promises start in the second half. He's Ben White on the right back position, back to Odegaard. He's not really done too much. Ball over the top, scoot ball in. Tried to find Martinelli. Decent ball, good control. I thought Martinelli played quite well in the second half, to be fair. Tries to play in. Marino's there, headed on. Is that foul? Got to shoot it up. Marino, Saka. Oh, no, not enough backlift, man. Ball over the top by Alisson, trying to put someone in. Lewis Skelly battling with Salah. Well, yeah, good defending there by Skelly. Myself, Amarin and Southgate levels are both. That's crazy. LL Korean and the cope tactics give him one more window. Korean and his projects and phases. Dan has dropped here, Korean. He's sticking it on you there, Korean. He came in mid-season in a team that was already struggling. Sporting were in a worse situation than when he came in. Before he came in, fans literally invaded the dressing room and attacked the players. He wanted to come in after the season, but the owner said now or never, so he took the job. Gus Hiddink came in mid-season, won Chelsea the FA Cup, got to the top 4 and the Champions League semi-final. Exclusive blood. That's a crazy resume still in one season, man. And he was interim in it. By the start of next season, he would have had a preseason in the summer. But the only problem I have with this Korean is that if he doesn't start well, because he's been so bad in the league, your fans are going to want him out. So then what do you do with his players, bro? Like all of his players that you're going to get, if he's from like Sporting or wing backs or whatever, what do you do with them? Here's Martinelli. Conor Bradley with a good tackle there. But yeah, that's the only issue I have with that, because he's not got enough equity, especially if you lose the Europa League. If he wins the Europa League, he's got a bit of equity because he's won you a trophy and you're in the Champions League as well for 8 games. So he's got your equity there for sure. Good tackle there, great tackle. But yeah, if you don't win the Europa League and and you're obviously not going to be in Europe, so you got 1 game a week, which is a lot of time for your fans to simmer if you lose your first 2-3 games, or if you only get 1 win in 4 or 5. This guy's he's got to get sacked, bro. But then it's another wasted window because now you've just got his players that he obviously is not going to be there for because you've just sacked him, and now you're going to have to get someone else with another guy's players and another guy that's going to have to come mid-season. Listen, I'm saying you cut the cord. You cut the cord, bro, if he doesn't win the Europa, man. And that's when I start to judge him. Gus Hiddink is a Korean legend. Don't speak about him. Amarin is a scrub. Stands on the touchline in a hoodie and Montclair jacket like he's a uni student. That's funny. Quick corner by Arsenal. Nice there. Here's Saka on the byline over the top. Got to be a goal. Saliba over the top of the bar. Should have scored there. Yeah, I think it's offside anyway. But yeah, it was. But yeah, man, crazy man. Man said a uni shooter, you know. Montclair drip. I don't know if he was offside. Is the deflection as well? He's offside anyway. He's offside, Neville. Bloody hell, useless, man. What are you getting paid for, man? Watch the game. Yeah, still 2-1 to Liverpool. 25 minutes to go. Liverpool going to make 3 substitutions. This is going to be interesting, guys. Trent Alexander-Arnold is coming on. He's going to get beard. He's going to get cheered or booed. We shall see. We shall find out. Here's McAllister's coming on. And Nunes is coming on as well. To cause, obviously, some more different problems. Gakpo with the goal. First goal with a header. And obviously Diaz with the second one. Man. But transfers aren't done by him. He's the coach. But bro, aren't you gonna get you surely are gonna get players that suit his system? You would not have got Dogu, if he wasn't the manager, because you wouldn't have got a wing. He's like a wing back, isn't he? So that's what I'm saying. You're gonna get players that suit his system because he plays a very particular system that not many players or managers, he's getting booed. He's getting booed. Trent Alexander-Arnold is getting booed, bro. Couple of caps, couple of boos. Oh my lord. It's divided, it's split. Oh my god, Liverpool. You'll never walk alone unless your name's Trent, you know. Crazy. Couple of jeers, couple of boos. Let's see what happens when he gets the ball, bro. Here we go. Here's Salah. Yeah, forced it there, Salah. I can't believe they're booing Trent at Anfield. That is crazy. That is crazy. What is going on here, man? Crazy, man. At least Southgate at Man United was managed the team in a suit. Why is this a woke behavior? Korean wants sympathy because transfers aren't done by Araman. Sounds like Chelsea blood. Phases and projects, laughing emojis. That B was sensational. Bro, the way you flip from Liverpool against Liverpool and poor Liverpool is absolutely hilarious. 6-7 minutes gone. Most assists by a defender. Trent is on the Premier League all-time history list. 4 ahead of Robertson. Sorry, that's not even for Liverpool. That's for Premier League defenders in the history of the Premier League. He's got the most assists, 64. So yeah, he's done his bit. Let's be honest. He's done his bit, bro. 64 assists for a right back is ridiculous. Let's be honest. That's more than some like midfielders get. So yeah, but again, Liverpool fans, they are entitled to their opinion, of course. Here's David Raya trying to take a goal kick back to Partey, and this is where Arteta needs to start making some changes now. Do you know what I'm saying? To go light for light, match for match. Obviously, our players are going to be getting tired. Who to bring on, I'm not too sure. Martinelli has been very good in the second half. Been everywhere, trying to make some things happen. Pardon me. Trossard's there as well. Skelly. Kivio. I support Liverpool Football Club, not Trent. Mercenary. Turning on him, man, as well. Crazy. Arsenal still losing the game 2-1. 68 minutes gone. Odegaard getting pressed. Saliba back to Thomas Partey. Nice inverting into midfield there. Had to play a ball forward, man. Got to go forward, man. Kivior. Just dribble forward, innit? If you're out of position, you're out of position. Ball, trying to play a ball down the channel. Here's Trossard. Good play there. Got to play forward quickly. I took too many touches, man. He always does this. Good ball out. Oh. Frustrating, man. Frustrating. He's getting booed. Trent. Yeah, first touch of the ball. Man's getting booed, you know. Crazy. What? Booed at his own stadium. Yeah, laters. Yeah, nasty work, fam. Nasty work. Man's getting booed at Anfield, man. Is Odegaard off the ball. Marino's our goal. Is he offside? Marino! It's 2-2! What a goal! Great shot by Odegaard. He actually shot on target, and Marino with the goal. He's onside, I think. I don't know whether to celebrate or not. He's onside. 2-2. 2-0 down. 2-2. A draw. Everyone's complaining. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not sure if I should celebrate or not yet. It's 2-2. People are not happy. Marino with the headed tap in. I could be offside. Let me have a look at this before I get so excited. Looks like he could be offside here. It's Odegaard. Oh, he's played on by Trent, I think. Great save. Great shot. Odegaard, I can actually shoot. He got his magic potion back. You can actually shoot on target. Great save. Great shot. And Marino with the headed finish, man. 2-2. Good save. 2-2, people, I think. Onside. Onside, I think it is. Onside, people. 2-2. 2-2, man. Ah. 2-2, people. Marino with another goal. Two people. We were bad playing at 4-2-3-1 with specific players. Garnacho has been bad in every kind of system. He needs to be sold. Everyone kept saying Potter had a pre-season with Chelsea. Just accept he's a scrub. It's a scrub like my ass off. Listen, sometimes you got to say this guy's not that good. Liverpool, wake up. Yeah, 2-2, man. Arsenal come back from 2-0 down. And it's 2-2 at Anfield. Marino with the goal. I can't believe it. Odegaard actually had a shot that was decent, man. Fair play to him. Flipping now. Here's Trossard. And yeah, 2-2 at Anfield, man. After being 2-0 up. That's good. That's a foul. That's got to be a yellow card by Partey. Poor refereeing, man. That shit probably should have been on a yellow, man. Poor. That's a yellow anyway, man. See, in favor of Arsenal there. Wow, winning by 2 goals at Anfield. They've never lost. Only 2 draws out of 120 games in the Premier League. 118 wins when they've been 2-0 up. Only 2 draws. Crazy. Yeah, mad. Mad, man. I said, what a goal for Arsenal. Graham Potter is why the standards have dropped. But realistically, I really don't care. Roman FC is over anyways. Hiring Lampard after he was sacked by Everton is why the standards have dropped. The standards have dropped because of Bowley. Exactly what I'm saying, Korean. Not Bowley, but is that a foul? Must have play on. I think he's given the foul to Arsenal. It's a consortium. So I'm trying to read the comments and look at the game. Trent getting booed. Bro, you can't. I think that's out of order, you know. Because he's trying to help you win the game, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I can't lie, man. He's trying to help you guys win the game, and you're booing him. Whether you want him to stay or not, or you don't agree with what he's done, fair enough. But while on the pitch, bro, support him, bro. He's trying to help you win. I don't know. Short pass here. Ball over the top. Here's Saka. Good play there. Trying to find Martinelli. Oh, unlucky, man. Good play there by Trent. See, you're clapping that. That's what I mean. Football fans are strange, bro. If he scores the winner, you're going to cheer. If he makes the last-ditch tackle, you're going to cheer. But yeah, here's Saliba. Back to Partey. Odegaard. Back to Partey. Ball into the channel. Ben White. Oh, poor there by White. Poor pass. Could be still a chance for Liverpool. Breaking the transition press there. 5v4 here. Got to make this count, Liverpool. There's pace on the left-hand side. There's Salah there. There's Szoboszlai there. Ball across. Back to Salah. He's going to have to shoot on his left-hand side. Oh, tries to play the short one. Losing the ball, though. Marino there. No real runners in behind. Only really someone's pulled up there. Don't know who that is. Trossard. Is he pulled up? Looks like it. Oh, what are you doing, man? He just kind of slipped. Grabbing Birch. Oh, wide. Make some subs, Arteta, man, bro. People are it just kind of, oh, Marino. We all know why he's getting booed, blood. So Campbell said it. No, hey, listen, if I talk uncomfortable conversations, I don't know what your point is, Carlos, but what makes you happy makes me happy. I'm agreeing with you, Kareem, for myself. I'm trying to have a discussion with Tops. I said if he wins the Europa, he'll have more time and patience. Yeah, if he wins Europa, fair, definitely have more time. But if he loses, then I will start to question his managing ability. With the preseason and a few of his players, he wanted, I imagine. Yeah, but if he loses the final, he's got to get sacked. Yeah, I agree with Carlos, bro. He's got to get sacked, man. I'll be honest, bro. He's got to get sacked. If he loses the final, you're losing to Spurs, like, you're losing to Tottenham, bro, as well. Like, bro, nah. And your league form together. Nah. I'm sorry. It's not good. Sorry, it's not good enough, man. If he wins the final, cool. He definitely has more time because he's got you back into the Champions League and won you a trophy in half a season, bro. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, man, it's unacceptable, man. You guys are 16th. Like, this is, bro, you're sick, bro. Nah, man. You're not like, it's not like you're 12th or something or 11th. You man are 16th, man. Yeah, that Europa League is saving him for sure, bro. I can't lie. Bare minimum is top 4, hopefully silverware. Nah, I disagree. Literally, Lampard has us 9th. Tuchel came in, got us to the top 4, won the Champions League in 6 months. What is Amarin doing? It's criminal. In the league. Yeah, in the league, I agree with Carlos, man. In the league, atrocious, bro. Bro, you're Man United as well. You are the biggest club obviously in England, innit? By obviously marketing, whatever, trophies, all of it combined, bro. You man can't be 16th. You cannot happen. It can't happen, bro. Without any kind of caveat of, well, we're 16th, but we won we've won the Europa League and we're in the Champions League next year. Cool. You get a blight. You've done it. You won the trophy. You're in the Champions League. You've achieved. You actually overachieved your objective because his objective was not to get Champions League this season, especially with the obviously. I think it was probably to get obviously Europa League again or whatever, maybe win a trophy. So if you would have finished like 6th, 7th and won like a League Cup or something, you probably would be like, that's a good season. Do you know what I'm saying? Like coming mid-season, whatever. So if he wins the Europa League, even though your league form's been atrocious, you can argue and say, you know what, league form's been awful, but at least we've won a European trophy and we've won a trophy that gets us back into the Champions League as well. So yeah, cool. You deserve time, money, whatever. I agree with that based off that. But bro, you can't have the season you have had in the league and then lose the final to Tottenham, who would then get Champions League above you. So that obviously then means they've got Champions League money. They can obviously, it's Tottenham, so they can't attract obviously more players probably than you, but they can still attract better players than they would have done if they would have finished 17th and with no cup and no Euro Champions League football. So for me, there's a ripple effect. I don't think he's done enough because what would you give him the squad for? Like what would warrant him being charged next season? He's not won any trophies. He's failed miserably in the league, worse than Ten Hag ever did, and you sacked him. Yes, he's not his players, but Ten Hag didn't have his players for a while, up until probably the last season. Or there's a poor pass. Oh, Nunes should have scored there. I think he's... Oh, he's sent off. Marino, he's off. Oh, clown, man. Sent off Marino, double yellow card. Arsenal down to 10 men again. And he's going to be missing the next game too. So, yeah, absolute howler there, man. Is that a foul? I think that's a push, no. But yeah, awful, man. Red card. Maybe that's a foul. Maybe that push there. But to be honest with you, he's been awful in midfield, bro. Awful. He's been awful. I know he scored, but he's been awful in midfield, man. Pressed to oblivion. Can't keep it on his feet. Too slow. Not immobile. And that's a big. I say it's a big blow. It's kind of a big blow because that means Trossard is going to be injured. Marino's obviously not going to be fit for the next game. So God knows who we're playing up front next game. But yeah, end the season, Dave. End the season, Dave. But yeah, 10 men Arsenal. Now we're going to have to try and hold on. Even though potentially we could have been trying to go for the win. Credit. I'm going to give credit. I'll take credit this half. He's outclassed slot. Nah, I think, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've done well to come back. But for me, this is obviously a good opportunity for Liverpool to make it 3-2, by the way. While I don't think it was fair, was them having the shot and then him pulling it back for a free kick. It's either one or the other. Because if they would have scored, he wouldn't have pulled it back. So they've literally got 2 opportunities to score now, which is weird, in my opinion. Because this is a very good opportunity here. But yeah, which I think they're probably going to score because it's Trent. And watch him get cheered now as well. He's scoring this, man. Ray's too small. He's scoring this, bro. Trent with the free kick. I'm pretty sure he's going to score this, man. I'm pretty sure he's going to score this. Because the right is slow. Is the wall enough? I'm pretty positive he's going to score this, man. Trent to take the free kick here. Trent with the free kick. Oh, just wide. Bro, our players are 16th level. No, they're not, bro. They're not. You know why I know they're not? Because you would not have predicted them to be 16th at the start of the season. That's how I know they're not in it. That's why the manager has to take some blame for it. 100%. No one in their right mind would have predicted Man United being 16th. Maybe not even. They're not even bottom half. Not even bottom half, man. They're playing like that. Don't get me wrong, but that is partly due to how the manager is playing with them as well as the players, bro. No one gets off scot-free. No way. No, there's no way you could tell me that your players should be they should be 16th. They're playing like they should be 16th based on how they're playing, but none of them are playing to their maximum potential. What I'm trying to say, which is part and parcel of being a manager, getting the best out of your players. That's part of the job, innit? Otherwise, you wouldn't have a manager. You just say the players just to go out and play, innit? That's why different managers can get better at certain players than other managers, of course. So yeah, man, bro, unacceptable, man. 16th with no trophy is appalling. I'll be real. Amarin will have United finishing below. Trust me, below Everton and West Ham, bro. And they both changed their managers. That's the thing with worse players. No one would have said Everton and West Ham have got better players than Man United at the start of the season. You've all still got the same players, man. So there's obviously something the manager's doing that's not been good enough to get the best out of players. Now, people like Haaland and Garnacho are not good enough, but he doesn't have to play them. He can play other players. He can play Chido. He can play false nine. That's his decision. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is where he has to take responsibility and what his decision making, man, in terms of playing these players that you don't like, playing Onana every single week when he's making mistakes. Doesn't have to do it. He ain't got good to his head. He can change the players. He's the manager. So you've got to criticize him for stuff like that and say, you know what? If he doesn't win the cup, he's got to go, bro. He's got to go. We were terrible for a long time. I agree with that. You were bad for a long time. You were bad on the Ten Hag. I think your 8th place finish was a false dawn. You guys should have literally finished about 12th or 13th last year. So I agree with that. But even having said that, you still shouldn't have, especially with the signings you made as well, which you could argue improve obviously your overall squad with Lenny, with De Ligt, Ugarte as well. This is also going to lose this game. Here's Jota. 1v1 Jota! Oh, wide. David Moyes didn't have a preseason either. Neither did Potter. Neither did Wolves manager. It's excuses. Nah, I hear it, bro. I hear it. Especially the Wolves manager. Wolves were in the mud. Oh, Gary O'Neill had them what? They were bottom of the league. They were bottom. They were behind Southampton. These crazy. They were actually bottom. People forget this because the league's been so long. This guy's brought them up past Man United and Tottenham. Nah, I'm not having it. Sorry, I'm not having it. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Player for player, I don't think United have better players than Everton and West Ham. No, but you're saying this now because of how they're playing under this manager. You wouldn't have said this on the Ten Hag. No way. At the start of the season, you would not have predicted them to finish below West Ham and Everton. You wouldn't, bro. I wouldn't have. Carlos wouldn't have. No one would have because it's the same players. It's just you're saying this now because how they're performing under this manager, but it's partly partial because of the manager as well. Why they're not performing? Obviously, the players' quality comes into it as well, of course. But the manager's not. I've said this for bro. This is why I was obviously having a. Oh, this is a chance for Salah. Cleared away. That's a late foul. They have better squads. Wolves were relegation candidates, bro. They were, like I said, they were bottom. They were bottom behind Southampton, Leicester, and Ipswich. All of them, bro. Under O'Neill, the players are disgustingly bad. They have never been good. Nah, Ten Hag would have never had. Yeah, he wouldn't have, bro. And I didn't even rate Ten Hag like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, bro, never, man. Ten Hag folded to play a power. I'm sick of these group of players. Red card. It gets to the point that some players have been at the club for too long. The only linking factor is them underperforming. Lindelof is still here, for instance. But with the Lindelof thing, he doesn't have to play him, bro. You've got all the centre backs to play or the other defenders to play. He was signed under Marino, Van Dijk, Luke Shaw again, another one. Don't have to play. To be honest, for where Man United are in the league, the overlap lot have been so quiet. Yeah, bro. I mean, I remember. I can't remember what episode it was, bro. I think it was like 2 episodes ago, where they lost to. Oh, you don't lose, mate. They've lost so many games. They lost to someone in the league. I can't remember who it was, man. It wasn't the Brentford game. It was another game they lost at home. I can't remember what game it was, man. But obviously everyone was like, "Oh yeah, United lost again," and then they kind of like skimmed over it, like, "Oh yeah, this is kind of like a normal thing. It's not even a shock now." But it's like, bro, you should be cooking them, man. Like the only one, and to be fair, the only one that stands on business is Keane. He's the only one that's like, he's not hearing no praise for Bruno. He's not hearing no praise about winning Europa League. It's a good season. He's like, nah, this is unacceptable, bro. Like these man are been awful all year. Where Man United, how are they 16th, 17th, 15th or whatever? So he's the only one that's kept it true, to be fair. Kept it consistent. From even when they were like 8th, 9th, he wasn't happy with it, to be fair. But the rest of that, Neville, bro, if this was the other way around and this was like another team, he'd be like, bro, he called Chelsea billionaire bottle jobs. Man United have literally spent near enough the same amount of money, and look where they are. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's not the same energy. So you've got to be consistent with what your criticism, man. You can't call out certain clubs and call them names and have taglines for certain other clubs. And then for your own club, you don't keep the same energy and get me on them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah. If that's Arteta or Chelsea, yeah, bro, this is what I'm saying. They have pitchforks out. This shows they have the influence and set agendas. 100% agree with that, man. 100% agree with that, bro. They do. They have set agendas and they have set clubs or players or managers they go after to field that agenda. And it's never normally their own club. It's never normally like for example, bro, if it was obviously Chelsea, remember the criticism, and this is where obviously I will defend Chelsea. The criticism that Chelsea were getting when obviously you're giving out like 8-year deals, 9-year deals. Everyone was saying you can't do that. You're keeping them up. They're locking them up. Then when it comes to Liverpool and not extending the contracts of Salah, Van Dijk, and Trent, no criticism for FSG. Everyone's turning on Trent. Everyone's turning on all these players for not signing. Carragher's trying to turn on Salah for not signing, saying he's making it all about himself. Where is the energy for FSG, bro? Whether Klopp was leaving in those hierarchy, bro, that's not these players' problems, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You need to be as an organized organization. These are your assets. You got to get these in order. You got to get these signed up. 2 years, bro. We're already trying to negotiate with Saka when he's got 2 years left, bro. We're trying to get that sorted. Saliba the same. You got to get these things in order, bro. Do you know what I mean? I know obviously Edwards left, I think 18 months ago, but 2 years was coming up. You knew you had to get these guys sorted to a contract before Klopp left and Edwards left, and now they don't want to negotiate with obviously people not being in charge and them not knowing what's going on within the club behind the scenes. Here's Salah, ball into the area, headed away. Oh, it's a poor chance. Oh, Robinson should have scored that, man. Gone wide. But yeah, for sure, bro. It is definitely set agendas, man. I agree, bro. Are there any players from when Arsenal Wenger? Nah, that's different, bro, man. It's different, man. Arsene Wenger, bro, Arteta never had us finishing 16th. We finished 8th and everyone was on him. And for example as well, bro, Arteta had never managed before. Ruben Amorim has managed at Sporting and won the league. So there's more expectation on him than it is for Arteta anyway. This is why they want Arteta, because he's got no experience. So bro. And he had us finishing 8th, and we had Mustafi, we had Socrates, we had Torreira, we had, bro, all these players, bro, that were not good enough. Rob Holding, Carl Jenkinson, Lichtsteiner, all these guys, man. Do you know what I mean? We had these guys, bro. Runnison, like, bro, we had a bagger, man, that weren't good enough, bro. And we finished 8th. Do you know what I'm saying? And that was a disgrace at the time. Like, how can we finish that low? Etc. Etc. You man are bottom half, bro. Bottom half. Here's Partey, Zinchenko, Odegaard. Raya, ball over the top, 90th minute, trying to find Martinelli. How many minutes? 5 minutes, man. They're gonna score in the last minutes, man, for sure. They're definitely gonna score another goal. Another game with 10 men, man. Another game with 10 men. Awful. Corinne, you're making excuses. I would imagine they are a mid-table at best, but the fact that they started off badly and coach who set up ways in the mid-season, I think it's fair. I've got so many examples of Chelsea managers coming into the squad that's not there and doing well in the league. For sure. Yeah, I mean, he's the guy that has it, to be fair. This could be a chance for Liverpool. Harvey Elliott over the bar. Goal kick. This is the thing. Pep could drop into the team after Ten Hag got sacked. He's not getting above mid-table. I disagree, bro. I disagree, bro. The Gary Neville had Man United in the top 4 at the start of the season. Now the squad is bad. This is what I'm saying. You can't. Again, I've got to take Carlos's side, bro. You can't have it both ways, my guy. You can't have players and teams and pundits say top 4 for this and Man United are going to do well, and with the same group of players say the players are bad now. So why do you expect them to achieve such a good achievement? Do you know what I'm saying? At the start of the season, something changed, which is the manager. Ten Hag, remember, did not have you guys this low. It did not have you guys this low. Yes, it's not his players, but again, there's a level and a standard he's got to maintain at least. He can't be dropping down to. It's not like you guys were 11, 12. I think you guys were only like 4 or 5 points. Might have been 6 or 7 points off top 4 or something. You were still in the top half anyway. Do you know what I mean? You might have been 8th or 9th or something like that. You weren't 16th, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it's still the same group of players. Different system, but it's still the same group. So the players are not good enough. Yeah, the players are not good enough, but the manager has not shown he's good enough either. That's what I'm saying. He's not shown anything. Like there's nothing he's done in the league I'm on about. Obviously, Europa League's different. Here's Salah. Because then, and as well, with the league and Europa League, you could argue, well, in the Europa League, they have played well. So what is it? Are they just rubbish? But he's managed to get a tune out of them in the Europa League. So this is what I'm saying. Like there's obviously a middle ground here where it's not obviously all just Amorim and it's not just all the players. There's a blend of both in it, because again, in the Europa League, you've beaten probably the better teams in there, maybe bar Lazio. You've beaten Atletico Bilbao. You've beaten Real Sociedad. You've beaten obviously Leon. You've beaten probably the best teams in the competition, man. Pretty convincingly as well over the 2 legs. Do you know what I'm saying? So obviously the players can do something, and the manager can do something because he's got you to a final and beat all of these teams. But at the same time, in the league, what he's done is not acceptable. So for me, that's why it will only be acceptable if he wins the Europa League, because now he's proven he can win a major trophy or win a European trophy. He can get you back into the Champions League. He can do certain things. We should have got a free kick there. That's the only thing he could do. But yeah, man, down to 10 men. But yeah, Gary Neville as a pundit is a muppet. I agree with that. Yeah, too many dead weight subpar players who have been coasting. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, Ray came and didn't get there. Got a bit lucky there, man. Got a bit lucky. Well, yeah, man, the clubs needs a clear out. Yeah, Man United need a rebuild, but Amorim should be doing better. I agree. I agree, to be honest. Southgate would be doing better with his squad. When was the last time scored? Bro, the last time he got scored and got an assist was a minute. I can't lie. Bro, I'm behind. Must say contract tax. Listen, that big 400, bro. You knew it with Sterling. I've seen it with Aubameyang and Ozil on them, man. It only goes down from here. Do you understand? It only goes down from here, innit? But again, they've obviously saved a bit of money replacing him for the time being. But we'll see how he performs next year. I'm very intrigued. Oh, he's giving the ball away. He's Odegaard. There's only Martinelli up. You might as well just have a shot. Just have a shoot. Just have a shot. Odegaard! Oh, unlucky. Could have won it there. That was actually a good shot as well. Got to get back now. Half an hour to go. Liverpool. Nunes. Oh, no. 20 seconds left. We can't hold on. Oh, no. Salah. Last kick of the game, people, until it's over. Last kick of the game. McAllister with the corner. Ball comes into the area. Van Dijk! Oh, they scored! Oh, it's offside. Oh, thank God. Oh, my God. Oh, my Lord. VAR, man. It's a flag. Oh. Liverpool just scored there. Let's have a look at this again. Oh, he's offside anyway. He's offside. It's a great save by Raya as well. Canate's fucking ragdogged him. Well, yeah, man. Yeah, free kick. Yeah, it's pushed him in the face. That's gotta be it now, man. And that's it, 2-2, man. Arsenal have drawn the game. Booze in Anfield, which is a bit bizarre. Maybe for the referee. 2-2. Arsenal come back from being 2-0 down at halftime. Goals from Martinelli and Marino, 2 headers. And yeah, 2-2 in the end, my guy. 2-2 in the end. And no L. Draw. Obviously, still not happy with the overall performance in the first half. Second half, they actually showed a bit of heart, a bit of character, a bit of fight, and actually drawing it back 2-2. But again, ultimately, the game doesn't really mean too much in terms of Liverpool's perspective. They've already won the league. But Arsenal don't lose at Anfield again. Another draw, another 2-2 draw as well. I think this is the third one in a row. I know last year was 1-1. The year before was 2-2. So, yeah, 2-0 down, 2-2. A little bit of pride, I guess. And 68 points now on the board. But Marino's going to be missing the game after being sent off stupidly. And Trent being booed are probably the highlights of the game, man. So what is the difference between 8th and 16th? But the players were the problem since Moyes, Marino, LVG, LOL, how many reballs do you need? They both don't win anything when you're going to give a manager leeway. But, bro, the difference between is that you, man, have nearly lost 20 games, bro. That's not good. Get me. Just how winning is a habit. Losing is a habit for sure. You can't be losing double figure games, bro. That many when you're Man United, man. It's not acceptable. I'm sorry. It's crazy, bro. Nah, bro. The difference between 8th and 16th. You're literally, trust me, you're bigger than Arsenal. Nah, that's shameless, fam. 8th and 16th, bro. Bro, come on, man. Come on. And like I said, next season, 5 games. But what's the point of you? Well, I don't understand that because you're already really putting faith in him in 5 games when you could just sack him and just have 5 games from a new manager. Like, you've got I don't understand why you've got a loyalty to him when he would not have won you a trophy and you've not seen anything in the league that suggests that he could do any better next year. That's what I don't get. Like, it's not like he's like a Ten Hag where at least Ten Hag won you a League Cup and then won you an FA Cup. So you can understand why fans are like, you know what? He's winning those trophies. he might need a bit more time to get better in the league. I can get that. But, bro, when the guy's not done anything for you, he's only been here 5 minutes. Bro, if he's not cutting the mustard after half a season and sticking out the joint, and also the difference between 16th and 8th, this is your worst season in modern history. That's what the difference is, bro. That can't be accepted, man. And any walk of life, whether he's been here 5 minutes, 5 years, 5 months, whatever, bro. Like, if he was an interim, he wouldn't get the job. That's the thing. If you guys had him on an interim basis, if this was like a Gus Hiddink thing, you guys would not give him the job permanently. You were like, yeah, forget this guy. Let's get someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, crazy. But you had top players. Good for you. Big ol' Anfield. Hold on. Will Gary never say, yeah, the club will come mid-table? You realize you never talked Spally about United, right? Like you said, agenda. No, but bro, he doesn't keep the same energy with all the other teams, though. That's the issue. When you're a pundit, you've gotta be fair. You gotta be unbiased. You can't just give extra credit to your club or extra praise to your club, but then for other clubs, you're on them, because then your whole opinion is irrelevant then, because it's skewed by bias. Gary Neville has no credibility when it comes to United. He's in the pocket of the Glazers. Yeah, I agree with that, to be fair. So he doesn't talk bad about United, but consistently sets agendas on other clubs, which means when he's meant to be impartial. Yeah, exactly, man. This is what I'm saying. You can't do that, man. You can't cook a 5-star meal with Dog S, which I consider our current Man United clubs. I'm not Gary Neville's lawyer. If the season the meal correctly, Korean, you can cook a nice meal, blood. Master this feud. Amarin had all seasons to try new tactics and formations. If he's one system man, then he's a red. Yeah, it is a red flag. It is a red flag. And also, like I said as well, Carlos, if he can't get the best out of some of these players, let's not be delusional here. You're not selling all of these players, bro. You're probably going to keep either Haaland, Garnacho, Dallo. You're going to keep these guys you don't like, sure. So what are you going to say next season when he's not getting the best out of him like he wasn't doing this season? Because you're not going to sell them all. It's too many players. Like Lindelof, some of these are going to stay. Like, you probably get rid of Ericsson. You probably get rid of Evans. You probably get rid of Casemiro's probably going to stay. And look, he's got a better tune out of him the last couple of weeks. So our managers can do it. Do you know what I mean? They can do it. They just obviously need to show it in a quick time, especially at Man United, because you're not going to get years and years and years, especially when you're performing this bad with the players. I said Conte tried 4-3-3, had us ninth, move it to 4-3-4-3 mid-season and won the Premier League. That's very true. Another example as well with Chelsea. In Chelsea's situation, their recruitment was good. If you work with a group of players and a good group, it's easy to perform at the highest level with different players and high quality managers. Yeah, but the same can be applied with lower level players who can still play above their means. Like, that has to be a manager for you. If your manager can't get the best out of players who ultimately are not good enough, but they're not as bad as they're playing. They're not, man. They're not. Do you know what I mean? They're not as bad. Garnacho, even though I don't particularly rate him, he can play better than he's playing. All the players can play better than they're playing at the minute, man. They're not all as bad. So for me, that's a manager issue. He has to try and get the best out of them for sure. Just say Amarin has no tactical versatility, which is what he's showing in, and it's a red flag. I agree, man. He's been like, again, everyone has their tactics and their formation 100%. But bro, in game, you've got to be a little bit more flexible for sure. You have to be, man. Look at Slot. Slot's always flexible in terms of when he's trying to maneuver certain kind of positions and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, crazy, man. But yeah, I also draw away at Liverpool 2-2 at Anfield. So yeah, man, virtually in Champions League now. They're 5 points ahead of Aston Villa with 2 games left. So yeah. But if you had mid-table players like United, the best you could do is mid-table, of course. But you're not mid. That's the thing. You're not mid-table. That's the issue. You're literally relegation fodder. You're bottom half. You're like top 5 bottom half teams. I'm looking at the table now. You got 39 points. You haven't got the 40 points that everyone bangs on about. We need 40 to survive. You ain't even got it. It's crazy, man. And obviously, it's Tottenham at 17th as well. It's crazy. You beat the champions in the FA Cup final. These are not, bro. These are the same play. This is what I'm saying. These are the same players, man. You're in the Europa League final with the same players. This is what I'm saying. You can't have it both ways. You can't say the players are atrocious, but then you're in the final. You're in the and then you're gonna brag to Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, we've had a better season than you," but you don't rate the players. But they're in the final and they're beating decent teams. Obviously, not amazing, but you're beating decent teams over 2 legs pretty comfortably. You beat Bilbao 4-1 and 3-0. You beat Leon for obviously 5-4. That was probably the closest time you came, obviously. But you should have beat him in the first leg. You went for Onana throwing it in. And then obviously the Real Sociedad game, you beat him 4-1 at home. So you're beating all these teams pretty comfortably with the same group of players, with the same manager. That's why I'm saying if he wins it, cool. You've proven in that competition in particular. Listen, You're the guy. You've won. You've beaten all the teams. You won the final. You got into the Champions League. Stay. But if you then lose the final game, all of that is essentially for nothing because you didn't win it. Do you know what I mean? And now all the league form is going, bro. It's tenfold on you, man. It has to be. It has to be, bro. It has to be, man. It's a cup. It's a cup final, bro. Anything can happen in a cup final. City were already celebrating it, and we went on it. Nah, you can't do that, man. You can't do that. You have to give credit where it's due. You can't not criticize all the players, bro, and just say they're rubbish. But then they've won a cup final, and then brag to Arsenal fans, you won more trophies than Arteta. But then it's not the players, but it's the players that played the game. You got to give them some credit. It's got to be a bit fair, bro. You can't just say it's all Ten Hag and then criticize all the players. But then when it comes to actual getting to another cup final, it's the same players with another manager, by the way. So that just proves it wasn't just Ten Hag. It's actually some of the players because you've got to 2 finals in 2 years with 2 different managers playing two different systems, bro. So obviously something in the cups from the players can galvanize them, whether it's from Ten Hag or from Amarin, bro. So you gotta give the players credit. You can't downplay it, man. You gotta give them some credit. I can't lie. There's a difference. How was that offside? No, it was a foul, bro. It was a foul for sure. The main issue with United is the quality of the players, for sure. But again, the manager has to be put into question, man, for sure. So now Zubimendi rise to be the 8th Premier League. I'm not sure, bro. To be honest with you, I'd assume so, but I've got a feeling that either potentially we might get another midfielder or Partey will be obviously the backup 6 for Zubimendi, and then the 8 could either swap between either Marino, which I'm not a fan of, or you could potentially see either Odegaard or Havertz being that another 8. Because again, you're going to need 2 players for each position next season, and if we get striker, then obviously someone's obviously going to have to wiggle around this somewhere. I would be obviously up to playing Havertz, probably even like a 10, like a second striker kind of thing. So he's not involved in build-up play and moving Odegaard to 8. That's what I would do. So he's got a bit more. He's not so reliant on obviously being that progressive passer in the final third because he obviously normally is very, very hesitant. But yeah, man, that's just my opinion on it. But we'll see, bro. We'll see. Can't be offside from a corner. Yeah, it was a foul, my guy. It was a foul, Kurt, on Lewis Kelly. Wait, so Korean, I'm back in Maraska. You say my standards have dropped, make it make sense. Yeah, true. Korean is loyal to Amrin's drip blood. He's a Moncler jacket. This chat has been world class. Korean, get on my barbecue. I'm seasoning you, blood. I've got that seasoning. Mustard, season and salt, blood. I've got that seasoning as well. It's crazy. It's like saying you have a 5-star sushi master brought in during the service and telling him to cook up a top-notch sushi meal for customers when all they apply. But your ingredients have worked for other chefs, bro. Because you've won 2 finals, brother. You've won 2 finals, man. And you didn't finish 16th in those games. So we can't be. So what's changed then? Because the players have not just automatically just fallen off the cliff. These are the same players that you had last year and the season before. Yes, I think you were fortunate to finish 8th, but I think the performances, especially towards the end of the season, warranted you to finish a bit lower. But I wouldn't say you were 16th worth. Do you know what I'm saying? Definitely not that low. Definitely higher up than that. Probably mid-table. Literally mid-table. So he's under by that metric. He's definitely underperforming with the players. Barca own Madrid for sure. Another win. He's always been a tactical manager. What's the point of adopting a different system when you bring out a specialist in one system? But that is a red flag, Korean, because again, if that one system doesn't work, it's game over, bro. So he's not going to get that much time anyway because he's only got one system. So when that fails, it's class. It's over, finished. It's done. The thing's locked. They are bad, bro. Nothing will persuade me that these players are not bad. They're awful. KDB to Napoli. Arsenal mutants would be like another game at Big Top. Yeah, forget that, bro. I don't care about that, man. We got Kurt anyway, man. But yeah, that's irrelevant for sure. We didn't win anything. EPL is a lot harder to win than Europa. What, you're on about Champions League? Sorry, you're on about the Premier League. English Premier League is a lot harder to win Europa. Listen, it's possible Crystal Palace can beat City. It's a cup final. Yeah, but you got to praise them. Even if they do beat them, you got to praise Crystal Palace for getting to the final. They've had to beat 2-3 Premier League teams. They had to beat Villa in the semis. They beat 3-0. They would have had to beat City in the final, who have already beaten other teams as well. So, yeah, man, so proud of the comeback. Big up ST. We drew 2-0 down against champions and brought it back to 2-2. Can't grumble, man. I mean, at least we showed a little bit of fight. Do you know what I'm saying? So I will give credit to the players, but ultimately too little too late because obviously the grand scheme of things, isn't it? And again, it just shows a bit of a problem in terms of when the pressure's off, we start to play. So we just need to learn to play with pressure on. Then we'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? 2-0 down, everyone thinks we've lost. Liverpool fans think they've already won the game. People are saying, hold that in my chat. Vidic, where are you? We didn't lose. So you hold that. I'm the only guy that didn't lose on this whole chat, bro. You trying to cook me at half time. Man went too early, bro. But yeah, man. That's all Ten Hag in cup competitions. They've been bad for Oli. This chief lied on the CV blood. Amrin should be sacked regardless of Europa League win, says ST. CPMC. And what ST, that's the good obviously segue. Why do you think he should be sacked regardless of his Europa League win? I want to hear your answer in it. Why you think he should be sacked? I think he should stay personally, even if he wins. But I could understand why people would say he should be sacked regardless, isn't it? But I think he should stay because I think winning the Europa League, getting back into the Champions League is a massive achievement for Man United, especially the team they've got. To achieve that would be good. It would be. Do you know what I mean? But again, it can't obviously wipe away the league form. This chief uses the microwave blood. He can't cook. ST, you're proud of this Arsenal team? Nah. To be fair, Kurt, I think he's just about the comeback in it. I don't think overall he's not happy with the overall season in it. But I get what he means. At least we didn't fold and lose 4-0. But again, ultimately, it's too little, too late because we ain't won anything, and we're probably going to finish second. So, but again, at the same time, they could have folded and lost 4-0. So at least they showed a little bit of fight. But like I said, it's more about doing it when the pressure's on, man. Because the pressure was off. We were losing 2-0. I thought we were going to lose the game. And we've come back. So yeah, we've got to do it when the pressure's on for sure. No Manchester United manager should have that low. 16th, 17th. Just this game, Kurt. Yeah, see, ST. Yeah, that's what I thought, bro. Fair enough. Arteta is a pro manager. He should be sacked 2 years ago. Listen, I can't disagree with that. Like, and Gary Neville came out again. It's funny. I said Gary Neville and Carragher both said earlier on in the day that Arteta's looking to still be in a job after not winning anything for 5 years. But you see how the narrative's changed because he was the same guy that said we were going to win the league under Arteta. Now he should be sacked. So it's like, bro, this is why you can't really go off on what they say because they just change different narratives and agendas just to suit whatever. I don't disagree with that first point, but then why did you obviously predict us to win the league and you're so confident within the manager? I predicted us to win the league because we just had to win it because you've had enough time now. Do you know what I mean? Rather than actually thinking he's good enough to do it. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, agendas always change. And that will be part of the narrative now. And that will put extra pressure onto Arteta because someone like a Carragher or a Neville had said that in the public eye. He's going to get traction on social media. And they're putting pressure on him, etc., etc. So, yeah. You said why these players underperforming in the Premier League and do so well in Europa. It's a harder competition than Europa. But still, but the way you're talking about these players, bro, you wouldn't expect them to still get to the final of Europa because that's like the equivalent of saying someone like Wolves would get to Europa League final. Would say because they're higher than you. West Ham would get to Europa League final because they're higher than you as well. I don't think they particularly would get to the Europa League final. Wolves or Everton or all these guys, and they're all higher than you in the table. So you got to give credit to the players to achieve that. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you've won a lot of games to get to the final moments. Extra games in the group stages, 8 games. It was 8 games in the group stages, and then obviously how many in the knockout rounds or whatever. So yeah, man. Was that really a second yellow card for Marino? I think Anthony Taylor, what he did was because I think potentially probably should have sent Partey or at least give him a yellow. There's a couple of chances or challenges Partey should have got a yellow for. So I think what he's done is doubled down, and because for me they had a chance and he brought it back for an advantage for a free kick. For me, you just give the advantage because it was a shot on goal in it, and that they just went wide. So yeah, I think he fumbled that personally. I think once he's not brought it back, then I don't think he should be given a second yellow card for it personally. And I think it will potentially a foul on Marino anyway because Jota pushed him. But it is what it is, man. 100% a second yellow card. Says ST. Liverpool bottled it, but at the same time they don't care. Nah, it's not. It's a nothing game. I think that means more to Arsenal than it does to Liverpool for sure. Marino can't play against his old club next weekend. Yeah, massive blow, man. Because again, with Trossard looking like he had an hamstring injury, we've literally got no one to play up front now. Literally no one. I don't know what we're going to do. He's going to have to be Martinelli, maybe. He's obviously a left winger. And you're probably going to have to play Ethan. Or maybe Ethan up front, man. You might have to, man, even though it's 18. Jesus is injured. Havertz is injured. Trossard went off injured. Marino suspended now. So, yeah, crazy. Just go through player for player and see if they deserve to be in the top 4. I don't know how bad these players are. I know how bad these players are. No, I'm not saying they should be in the top 4, but you shouldn't be 16th, bro. 16th out of 20 teams. It's so bad. The same with the Pep. Also, if he doesn't win the FA Cup and nothing this season, then he should be sacked. Next season is crazy. Yeah. Gary Neville chat's absolute rubbish. Didn't Sir Alex Ferguson not win anything in his first 6 seasons based on Gary Neville's logic? Man United should have sacked Ferguson. Well, but this is the same person, ST, that he said would win the league. So I don't understand how he just flipped 180 in one season. I don't know if I think Jamie Carragher might have called him out on that, to be fair. So yeah, people just have different narratives. They just decide to obviously choose whenever they want in it. Amarin is still an unknown quantity for me. I'm still forming my opinion on what he's done. It has what it takes. But this is what I'm saying. Like, at the minute, you have to say he's probably more in the red than the green. Do you know what I'm saying? Europa League would obviously push him maybe even, but even so, ST would still get rid of him. So yeah, you've got real no loyalty to him. He's not really been there long enough to even prove that he's going to be the guy forward for you anyway. And for me, I don't think Korean will sound like me next season when they implement a youth project based on potential. It's not it's not nice blood for sure. Gary Neville just takes S tops, just ignore him. It does, bro. Wolves should win the Europa League. Come on. No. They won't win Europa League, bro. Drawing to Southampton, you bum. Carlos is shameless, man. The fact that he lost as well. Cunha would carry. Spurs are in the final, bro. Yeah, but bro, Spurs are underachieving as well. This is all I'm trying to say, bro. This is all I'm trying to say. There's a reason, yeah. There's a reason why Wolves manager is not looking to get sacked, because he's done a good job for the group of players he's got. Spurs and Man United managers, they're people are saying they should get sacked because the group of players, Spurs finished 5th last season with the same group of players, 5th, and now they're 17th. So he's definitely underachieved. Whatever the reason, the players obviously have not performed as well as they should do, but it's ultimately down to the manager, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll take Brighton, for example. They would get to the same. Yeah, but Brighton are not 17th. Where are Brighton in the league? They're mid-table. And even Brighton, I don't think Brighton, I won't put money on Brighton winning the Europa League. No way, bro. No way. They were in the Europa League a couple of seasons ago, and I don't think they got out the group stages, I don't think. Brighton are 9th, bro. And I wouldn't say they should win the Europa League, bro. They're 9th, man. Do you know what I'm saying? The only probably teams you'd say have a good chance of winning Europa League is the top 6 teams, I would say. Maybe Forest. Probably not even Forest. Probably the top 6 teams, innit? That you say, if they were in it, you'd expect them to at least get to the final, innit? And then after that, obviously, you guys, Man United and Spurs, who would be around the 7th, 8th, 5th kind of category, would be in there as well, based off the caliber of your teams. Everyone else here, man. Because remember, when West Ham got to the semi-final, they were like finishing, 6th, 7th in the league. So that's probably around about the same point. Do you know what I'm saying? And they only got to the semis. They didn't get to the final, did they? I can't remember if they did. Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't get to the final, I think. But yeah. Carlos, who cares? Your £2 billion squad, better get you Champions League football. How did we bottle it 2 years? Bro, I'm feeling all right, bro. Man, we can't defend headers. Yeah, 2-headed goals, man. 2-headed goals. Van Dijk was sleeping for sure for the first one. Shake my head. But to be fair, you won the league, so you shouldn't care really. But yeah, man. United are at the best would be mid-table, but because there was a massive change mid-season, I am not surprised we're 16th. Man said, 3 billion G. At least Trent got booed. Bro, yeah, you man are mad. Man said 3 billion. Yeah, but he loses it. He starts the season bad, and then he's gone from it. This is what I'm saying. If you're saying if he starts the season bad, he's gone, just get rid of it. This is what happened with Ten Hag. People said the same about Ten Hag. If he starts the season bad, get rid of him. And then you're in the mess you're in now. Just get rid of him now. Just get rid of him. You obviously don't have faith in him. If you're saying if he starts the season bad, that means you're counting the carryover from this season, because you're thinking, and you know what? We're 16th. We're out. We didn't win your trophy. We're losing the first 3 out of the first 5 games. We need to get rid of this guy. Just get rid of him in the summer. Just get someone else. Just get someone else. Only thing saving Amarin this is what I'm saying, Kurt. The only thing saving him for me as well is this Europa League. Do you know what I mean? It's an interesting debate. Obviously, worst thing United did was hound out Mourinho. They should have given 100% control. Maybe. I mean, that's the only manager that they had that obviously in recent times has won the Premier League. Obviously when they signed him recently. So maybe, but they were never going to do that. They don't do that for some reason. They don't give managers 100% control for a period of time. You might get 1 or 2 transfer windows, but that's when it stops. How can you call Amarin an unknown quantity? He's at like 9. This is what I said, bro. This is what I mean. He's not been here for, and this is what I feel like. Some people, even like a Neville and stuff like that, are downplaying. He's been there for the majority of the season. He came in November? Start of November? He came, bro. It's May. Like, he's not been here for, like, the Wolves manager came in later. Moyes came in later. Potter came in later. Like, there's managers that have come in later than him and are higher than him in the table. So, for me, to not see anything, because I've not particularly seen, like, the first couple of games when they played against, I think it was Arsenal and a couple of other teams, I seen you had a better defensive structure than you had against, you had it with Ten Hag. Because Ten Hag, you conceded 20 plus shots, and you stopped doing that. So I thought, cool. But then I just didn't see any progression in terms of you going forward in terms of a style of play, and it just kind of stayed like that, especially in the league. And then also, again, individual mistakes from your players. I understand that, take that on board. Anana throwing it in his own net, Haaland or Hoyland missing gilt-edged chances. I get that. I understand that. But yeah, it's going to be a mixture of both for sure, man. Just having a look at the Odegaard shot. Good save onto the post. And Trent actually playing Marino on side, to be fair, after he came on. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have scored that. But yeah, man, just play him up front, man. But yeah, man, 2 goals for Marino. United finished 8th. If City doesn't get Champions League football, I expect Man City to the final of the. You see what I'm saying? Brighton would get to the semi-finals, a final. No chance, Korean. No way, dude. Brighton, no way. Brighton win this, man. They were already in it. They didn't get out of the group stages, bro. I don't think they got out of the group stages when they had De Zerbi. They struggled, bro. No way, man. They're too inconsistent in the league, and they're 9th. So no one, bro. Brighton have a better squad than United. They don't. Brighton to be lucky to get out of the Europa League table. I don't think they did. I don't think they did before. United have a better squad, just massively under. Yeah, 100%, man. There's no one in the United team that's playing as well as they can. There's no one you can say they're playing out their skin. Even people like Ahmad and stuff like that. Manu definitely this season has not been. There's all the players. I don't rate majority of them, but all of them can play definitely better than they've been playing for sure. I got to go through the entire squad player for player. Prove Brighton have a better squad than United player for player. But that's obviously based off them performing this season under Amarin, bro. That's not before the start of the season. No one would have said Brighton would have finished above Man United, man. No one. De Zerbi would have done better than Amarin, in my opinion. Potentially, bro. Potentially. Oli underperformed with these players. Ten Hag underperformed with these players. Now Amarin underperformed with these players. Common theme is these players. Bit of both, man. But 16th and 17th is unacceptable. This is what I'm saying. I think it's a bit of both. It's not just the players. It's not just the manager. It's a bit of both in it. The players obviously ultimately are not good enough in terms of quality-wise. But also as well, the managers have not been good enough as well. The managers, people like Ten Hag, people like Amarin so far, he's not been good enough. Oli wasn't good enough. Like, unfortunately, it's been a combined a combination of the both. Mazin ST, you bomb. Laughing emoji, man. But yeah, that's a foul on Konate by Lewis Kelly. But yeah, man. He's not even looking at the ball, man. You can't do that. But yeah, it's crazy. Carlos, you let Anthony and Real Betis beat you lot. Chelsea will be the biggest joke of all time. Nothing will be worse. Ha, 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 ha. Listen, when I judge him properly, if he doesn't make the top 4, he has to go. I don't care if he comes 5th or 17th, he has to go. Don't let Anthony kill you, man, and bottle the Champions League. Top 4 with silverware of any sort. That's for next season. So that, I mean, to be obviously, if you don't win the Europa League, that means you've only really got the League Cup and the FA Cup to win. You're not going to win the league, obviously. But bro, can you see? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if again, every season's different and seasons are not linear, but it's got to take a massive jump and a whole group of different players and them to merge and gel really, really quickly for you guys to go from 17th to top 4 or to fight for top 4. That's a massive jump. Not impossible, but bro, Isaac, you've been round the dumps for a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, every season is different. If you start well, you can gain a bit of momentum. You have different players, etc. I understand that. So it's not impossible. But he's not showed anything to me to suggest he's capable of doing that. That's the only thing I'd say. That's the only thing I'd say about the matter, man. Master Korean phases, projects, standards, drop blood, but Amarin Kareem, hold it, bomb. I've just won the Premier League, blood. Bro, I'm giving him two seasons. What, full seasons? I know. Nah, you can't. Brother, if he starts to lose the first 5 games, you'll want him out, bro. I can't lie, you will. You will want him out still. You will. If he's roundabout where, if he's nowhere near top 4 European places and you're mid-table as well as finishing in 16th, 17th, and you lost the Europa League final, you'd want him out still. I'll be so honest, bro. Because at the end of the day, you gotta keep some standards in it. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't allow Man U to become a bottom half team. Because that'll be 2 seasons in a row, innit? Where you be lounging around in the bottom half. That can't run. So yeah. Master Chelsea man equals farmers. That's funny. It takes something special to be United manager. And I've not seen anything, man. Tops, Radcliffe said how much money they owe for the players like Sancho and more. Still, hence the cutbacks. If they don't make Champions League, they're in trouble. Like an emoji. Nah, that is very, very true, bro. They're still paying for players that they want. All the Man United fans, you're still paying for players that Man United fans want to get rid of. Like your Sanchos, like your Rashfords, like your Hoylands and people like that. Casemiro, you're still paying off. He said there's a lot of financial P's that you've already invested in players that are ultimately not good enough. And Nana, you're still paying for that you're potentially gonna have to get rid of. So yeah, if you don't get Champions League football, bro, and this is the very, very good point I've just thought about. Like now, the biggest red flag, bro, is you're not going to get quality players. You're Man United, but you're not going to get the echelon, the top of the top, creme de la creme players. So you need a manager that can get the best out of mediocre players because you're not going to get the top. That's why, obviously, Carlos was saying it is a red flag if you can't be, what's the word, versatile in terms of getting players who are not subpar or are average or are decent, but they can, bro, perfect example, and I've just thought about it myself. Antonio Kante, Victor Moses, bro. Victor Moses was lounging around, not really having a spot in the Chelsea team. Literally became a first team starter for Chelsea, and they won the Premier League. That's a player that no one ever thought would be a Premier League winner who starting games. Not that he was a bad player, but no one saw him as that echelon player. That's what a good manager does. Like he takes players into positions, puts them in certain systems, and there will be. If they do a job, they're very good, they're very efficient, they help out the team, they win trophies for the team, and it's players that you never think would be good enough to do it. But they did. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's the perfect example. Now, obviously, Chelsea had a much better squad, but the point I'm trying to make is that one individual player got elevated from that manager. But yeah, man. Like I said, Oli underperformed with these players and Haag. Common theme is the players. Arsenal women going to win the Champions League. Chelsea won't sign Sancho for 25 mil, so he'll be back at United, 350 mil a year. United are in trouble if they lose the Europa League final. Carlos, how does it feel that the best striker in the world, Jackson, has ruined your season? Massive evil Saka. George has a plan for me. Massive evil Saka. I've seen that before. That's funny. Bad recruitment of buying subpar players for stupid money. Radcliffe is already shopping at Iceland, blood. No Champions League will send it to Poland. Even though bargain is too expensive for them, man. Yeah, bro. This is the issue, man. I never thought to join forces with my biggest up tops, the Mod United. Bro, me too, man. Well, needs must in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Me too, fam. But yeah, it needs must because yeah, it's crazy. And well, Victor Moses from right wing. But this is what I'm saying. Victor Moses from right wing back to right back, won the Premier League as a starter for sure. And he was one he was a good, like he wasn't like a passenger or someone that you're carrying. Like he was one of your better players. He was providing some crucial goals, crucial assists, crucial tackles, whatever you may like want to say. Do you know what I mean? And this is not a guy that people thought would be a starter for any kind of, even like probably Champions League starting team, never mind a Premier League winning team. So that's just one example, obviously. I personally think if Man United had the money, they could have attracted any player in the world solely based on their name. Oh yeah, 100%. Even if they don't have Champions League football, the issue is they don't have the money yet because of buying, like Korean did say, subpar players. I agree. But they have the money. Now, I think it's just a disagreement of opinion. Obviously, I want it to work, but I'll be patient. I won't lose my head. That's fair enough, man. That's fair enough. That is fair enough. We signed Marcus Alonso from Fiorentina, who's at Sunderland and Bolton as well. Very good point. And he won the Premier League as well, bro. Starting left back, contributed fantastic goals, free kicks, all of that. Assists. Again, another player that, again, wouldn't probably not have been thought of as a starting left back for a Premier League title team. And that's just two. And that's just, again, showing what a top class manager can do with subpar players or players that are not really meant to be winning Premier League titles. They can make it work. And that's a green flag. That's something that you want as a manager, because again, you're not always going to get the right players. You're not always going to get the best players in the league. I feel like it's, again, you have to be a certain caliber player, a manager, to warrant getting all the best players in the league and making it work. Obviously, Pep Guardiola can do that. Mourinho, obviously at his peak, could do that. Like, they could ask for the best players and say, you know what, if you put these players in these positions, they're going to work for me because they're one of the best, but I can manage them correctly. All the managers, they're going to get that luxury. They're going to have to get maybe players that are a level below or 2 levels below and make them work and improve them. Well, that's what coaching is about. You have to coach them, bro. You have to coach them to a new level, a higher level, better than they were before under another manager. And that's something that Amorim, so far in the time he's been here, has not done with any player. No one's improved on this manager, really. Bruno obviously has got a bit better than he was the last couple of seasons, but obviously he's nowhere near how he was with under Oli, for example, when his numbers were ridiculous when he first came. So even that is not a career best for Bruno. The point I'm trying to make is that Ruben Amorim has got to try and get the best out of these United players some way, somehow, because you're not going to get a new team. You're going to get some new players, maybe, depending on if you get Champions League. But if you don't, the players you're going to get are probably not even going to be top level anyway. You might still get Cunha, but for me, that'll probably be your marquee signing. I don't think you're going to get Gyökeres. The players that you want, Osimhen, Palmer, you're not getting that if you don't get Champions League. You ain't getting that, man. So you have to win that Europa League. This is what I'm saying. It's all crucial, bro. The manager can really save his job literally because he can attract better caliber players because people are going to want to play in the Champions League and play for Man United at the same time. Players like Cunha and stuff like that who are at smaller clubs, they'll happy going to Manchester United because it's a lifelong dream to play for a big club, regardless of where they are in the league. But when you're already in the Champions League and want to win things, like major honors, the league titles, Champions League, whatever, you're not going to not play for a team that has no chance to get into the Champions League through the league position because, bro, how much more money are you going to put on Man United getting into the top 4 or 5 next year? Not with Amorim, probably not, based on how they've performed in the league this year. So, yeah, it's crazy. Martin, crazy that none of the big 6 won this weekend, for sure, man. For sure. Especially, I can't believe Man City drew with Southampton. I think that's the biggest shock, for sure, man. Amorim needs the new players for this system and retail fairy blood. Okay, let's take this hypothetical. If you release all the United players at the club right now after terminating their contract, how many would get moved to a top 4 Prem club or Bayern, Real Madrid, Barca? Now, but again, the caveat comes in is because you're saying that now after they played under Amorim, who has not got the best out of them. So now stocks are low. If you would have said this time last year when you finished 8th and won the FA Cup, a couple of players wanted, maybe a couple of teams wanted Mainu. Remember, Chelsea wanted Garnacho in January. I think Chelsea wanted Mainu in January. There was a couple of players that were wanted as well by other teams. I can't really remember at the top of my head. But, bro, some of your players were very, very scouted because, again, you won the FA Cup. It was the same group of players. You finished 8th, but it wasn't 16th. So, yeah, I think obviously you can't really say that because, again, it's part of the reason why they're so low. You have to blame the management that obviously is part of the club, not just obviously the players. Korean is still on my barbecue. I'm about to put a mayo and salad in a wrap blood. That's funny, man. That gives you your answer. Marcus Alonso at Barca and Real Madrid also. Don't mention that, Kurt. Narrative have a run. Narrative have a run, man. You have to realize that this manager, City, had lined up for one option to be their next manager for City. Yeah, but he's got to prove it, bro. He has to prove it. Massive paper talk. City are going after Mourinho Korean. People forget that Bruno saved Oli's job. He was going to get sacked, but his managerial job was saved from Bruno Karin. That means the players were bad back then. But to be fair, Oli has to take credit because the football you were playing was different to the football you're playing now, especially at the start, before obviously it turned bad for Oli. I get what you're saying. Oh, I mean, the players are not good enough. But what I'm saying is, in the meantime, you got to get a better manager that gets better out of them, for sure, before you can move them all on. That's what I'm saying. You can't be lingering in 17th, 18th and just say, yeah, the manager can't do any more. We have to get rid of him and then hope he does. Because Amorim might not be the guy to do it. It might be something else. And I think different managers have different skill sets. Some managers are better at rebuilding. Some managers are better at coming in and having a set project and can just work and just get it done. Some managers are better at obviously keeping a table steady, mid-table, not too bad down there, not too good up there. I think David Moyes is one of those where he keeps you a very level-headed kind of fan. Do you know what I mean? He keeps you very, very humble in terms of he doesn't have you crowning the relegation zone for a long period of time, but he won't have you like challenging for the league. It's kind of like mid-table, and some obviously fans and clubs are happy with that. Just have that having that stability. So I think different managers have different skill sets. I'm not sure what Amarin's is at the minute because he's not really shown too much. He only shown is that he's very rigid in his formation and can't really get the best out of players who are not really playing for him or don't really know what they're doing in his formation at the minute. So we'll see, man. We'll see. El Clasico was amazing today. Sometimes I wish we played like Barca, free-flowing football instead of playing rigid football. For sure. Instead of playing, but I understand why you play rigid football. Yeah, I mean, for me, I feel like we've got to take more chances next season, be a bit more rigid and all that, and come through, man. Still annoyed about the game yesterday, Tops, and I didn't even watch it. Bro, you were bad, man. I didn't watch them for it, but yeah, you guys were bad, bro. I can't lie. Southampton deserve to get a draw. I know people are moaning about them not coming out their half or whatever, but they defended very, very well. You only really had a 5-minute spell where you kind of test Ramsdale. In the first half, you didn't have a shot on target, so you were poor, man. Haaland was poor. Only Mamouche was probably your best player when he came on. But yeah, De Bruyne, Foden were missing, bro. I can't lie. And yeah, it was a shocking performance, man, from your players. Do you know what I mean? The only thing you can say about Pep is maybe he probably shouldn't have brought Haaland on. I'm sorry, he shouldn't have started Haaland. He should have just started Mamouche and brought Haaland on, especially because he's just come back from injury. Atletico Madrid are linked with Anthony, by the way. Yeah. Why? And this is the same Anthony people would have said you couldn't buy 10 cents for. And look how he's killing it at Real Betis. And now he's getting linked with them a top move. This is what I'm saying. And Anthony, obviously, maybe probably not Man United, but he's still a decent player somewhere else. But again, it's up to you to try and get the best out of him at your club or as much as you can so you can then sell him. Like, bro, how are these players going to get sold, by the way? Because remember, you're going to have to sell to reinvest into the team. You can't just, again, Man United fans, I'm probably used to just writing off transfers and just buying loads of players. You can't do that anymore. Obviously, Radcliffe's come out and said, you can't do that anymore. You've got to be very self-efficient. So you've got to be able to sell these players. Do you know what I mean? The only probably players that have not really lost their stench is probably Kobe, even though the last year or so he's not really been great for Man United this season. But again, he probably could get still a decent move for a decent amount of fee. Garnacho's lost a bit of steam for sure. I don't think you're going to get 60 mil for him, like obviously Chelsea were touted for in January. So these players are losing value because not only obviously because of themselves, because they're underperforming, but the manager's not getting the best out of them, and you're losing games every week. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's definitely a common thing. Kurt, I felt like Ruben Diaz's comments were salty. No need to say that. Still fuming about Ruben Diaz said though, and I thought he knew better. Nah, yeah, it was poor from him. I can't lie. Big up, bro. Big up, little Tims, bro. What you telling me, my guy? Chelsea want every scrub blood. Doesn't count. Bring me Doku when we get in a stream with Gunnar, bro. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and see if I can try and link up with him this week, man. I've not been on a stream for him in a minute, but yeah, big up yourself. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. Ruben Diaz is watching too much Arteta interviews. Basically, Korean, it's easy to get rid of one manager compared to 11 players. Amarin's issue is that he needs specific players to play his style, but he needs to adapt and get more out of the players. Yes, 100%, bro. 100%. Hello, Kurt. Nah, Diaz was right to say what he said. Oh, well, where's your standards? They're relegated. But he was moaning about them, innit? He was saying that obviously Southampton will park in the bus. But bro, it's up to you to break them down, fam. Yeah, he was trying to deflect, saying, "Oh, they don't come out and play football or whatever." But I don't understand what he expected. They're rubbish, so of course they're going to try and defend. But yeah, Conor Bradley had a decent game, to be fair. I thought Martinelli played better in the second half for sure. I need to do my review actually. Yeah, it might not. He might not be the guy to do it. Losing the Europa will put doubts in my head. I think he deserves more time because he's come mid-season, which is difficult to get any result when you're there. Many teams hit the ground running. My head will be hot as well, Kurt. But also need to work on their defense for next season. A Chelsea fan talking, laughing emoji with the clown face. Half Chelsea, half Liverpool. Get it right, blood. Big reason why Barca get knocked out of the Champions League is because they're poor defensively. That's a high line, brother. They need to definitely change that. That's why I'm all said all up to sell all these players. They're up for sale. Overrated, terrible players. I can list you all half the quad. That needs to go. The manager is not an issue. But do you think you're going to do that, Korean? That's the issue. I don't think you're going to do that. If you do it, fair play. But I don't think you're going to get rid of him, which means they're going to be here next year, which means he's going to have to get the best out of him next year. Do you know what I mean? He's going to have to do something with them. That's the issue, man. Carlos, my standards are if Pep Guardiola doesn't win anything this season or next, he can massive pit. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. That's harsh, Kurt. I'll be honest, man. I hear you, but that's harsh, bro. I'll be real. I'll be so real. You know what? You know why I think it's harsh? Is because he's a manager he's not washed in it. Like obviously this season he's not been particularly great, but again, injuries, not the best season, and he can still win something as well. He can still win your league titles for sure. Do you know what I mean? He can still win your league titles, man. Obviously he needs a particular team, but he's still got it in him for sure, and he's won you the Champions League, so you've got to have a bit of faith that he can still deliver. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man. That's harsh, Kurt. He's done so much for your dead club, massive dead club. Then if the players are not good enough, then it doesn't matter who comes into the job. That's what I'm saying. No, but I disagree with that, bro, because you can get a manager that can definitely get better out of these players for sure. For sure. Otherwise managers won't be rated, because that means any rubbish player, all the managers can just not get the best out of them, because they're all just the same level. Obviously, there's different managers that are better than others about getting out of players than other managers. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I think there's another manager out there that you could get that would get the better out of these players, so you can sell them on for more fees and then get the players that are at a better or higher quality. That's what you want to do. I don't think you can accept being 16th, 15th, 14th because of these players are still here, because you might not necessarily get rid of them anytime soon or as quickly as you hope. That's what I'm saying. This is why you need a manager that can have a little bit of both. Obviously, you're not going to be challenged for the league with these players. They're not good enough, but it's got to be a standard, a mid-table standard, bro, where you're, again, not happy with it, but it's not as bad as it is. For sure, man, for sure. Man said, Pep won't miss your dead fans, broski. Quiet, no soul. Hashtag no soul. Kurt is a bot. Pep disrespect. City fans deserve Mike. I said Mike Ashley, you know. You're crazy. I said Mike Ashley. That's a mad thing. Ruben Diaz shouldn't be doing that when City play against teams who partner us. The whole that's what I'm saying, bro. You hear me? The thing is, they did that in the Etihad game, but you won the game, so no one moaned. You won 1-0, but they played exactly the same, and you struggled to rate them down that day. To be fair, I think it was Haaland that scored it might have been a penalty he scored. Otherwise, that probably would have been 0-0. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, get on my barbecue blood. It's time. Man wants to cook everyone, bro. Look at Emery, Korean. He took over from Gerrard at Aston Villa, who was doing crap. Bro, yeah, they were near the relegation zone with the same players. Then Emery has taken to the Champions League quarterfinals for sure. Taken into the top 4 last season as well, by the way. Potentially could take him into the top 5 this season as well, by the way. Yes, he spent a bit of money for sure. But they still had Watkins. They still had McGinn. They still had Ramsey. These guys were still there when Gerrard was there. And look how low they were, bro. They were literally like near the relegation. They're at 17th, I think. They were going to get relegated. That's what I'm saying. Quality, different level of managers, bro. So there is no excuse that you can find a manager that can get better at these players, man. And now look, people back then would have said, Ollie Watkins is not a great striker, or McGuinn's not really a Premier League player. But again, under a new manager that's got the better out of them, is obviously they've got a better reputation because of it. ST, you have Arteta at your dev club, who most of you back. Haaland scored a deflected goal at home against Southampton, the 1-0 win. They haven't won anything though. But bro, this is what I'm saying. But if Emery doesn't win the Europa League, he wouldn't have won anything, and he would have been so worse than Emery. This is what I'm saying. This is what I mean. So that's what I mean. The Europa League, literally for me, is saving him, bro. Because again, he would have not have won anything and got worse than Ten Hag. Ten Hag never finished 8th. Ten Hag didn't finish lower than 8th, sorry. And he won 2 trophies. Do you know what I'm saying? So you've gone from that to a guy that's not won anything and got you 16th with the same group of players who are capable of not being 16th, because they've already shown it 2 seasons in a row and won a trophy. So Amorim would have not won a trophy when Ten Hag would have done. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's why you gotta look at it, man. You gotta look at it from that perspective. Like Emery, like I said, Emery to take a team that's relegation fodder, that a lot of teams would have said, Aston Villa are going to get relegated within the next couple of years. That's the reason why Grealish left, because he said he wanted to play Champions League and obviously win trophies, but he wanted to play He wanted to play into the Champions League, and he didn't think he could do that at Villa. 2 years later, they're in the Champions League. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if he wants to go back. Do you know what I'm saying? Especially with how well they're doing. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know. We are the underdogs going into Europa League. You know what? I think a lot of neutral fans think you would say you're the favourites for sure. Maybe because it's Spurs. To be honest with you, because a lot of people can't really envision Spurs winning a trophy because it's been so long since they've done it. So maybe it's that reason. But in terms of, I mean, you say you're underdogs, well, Spurs are below you, man. And the thing is, Spurs. I see. I think I had Spurs finishing ahead of you this season. I think so. I would have said Spurs have got a better squad or better players or whatever. I did massively underachieved as well, probably more than you. This is why he should get sacked even as well. I mean, people are saying he should get sacked even if he wins the Europa League because his excuse has been like not as frequent as yours because some of their players have been touted to. Bro, Romero has been linked with Real Madrid. Van der Ven, they're saying one of the best centre backs obviously in the league. Obviously, these players have been injured, but they've been back quite a while now, and they're still losing quite a lot of games, especially at home. 20 defeats, man, and it's crazy. So yeah, man. For me, you've got to just look at it and think, you know what? There's a lot of opportunities here where Man United and Spurs are losing a lot of games, and only one of them can have a salvageable season where they've won a trophy. The other one is in pure purgatory, bro. The cooking Man United will get if they lose to Spurs in the final and finish 16th, 17th, it would be unheard of, man. Crazy season, man. Crazy season. Um, but yeah, man, I'm not disrespecting Pep. I'm saying if he doesn't win the FA Cup or anything next season, he should go. Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. I hear that. I can't give someone at a club who's not going to stop winning trophies. That would have been 2 seasons in a row. I get what you're saying. I think it's a bit harsh, but I get what you're saying, man. We are not favourites. We are the underdogs. I have no faith in this group of players. I think Man United will win. Spurs will with that Kulu Madison apparently. They scammed their way into playing for Manchester United. Scammed their way. Sorry, we should have gone out against Leon. Must win something every single season, even if it's a League Cup. Now I hear the big standards for sure. You overrate our players way too much. No, I don't overrate them, man. They're just better than 16th for sure. They are. They are. But yeah, man. It's crazy, man. Man United will win even if they don't play well in the final. Catch you Friday, Corinne. It's war. What happened? I'm not. I'm talking about. Just watching Arteta's press conference, and he's just saying he's not happy with the players. He ripped into them in half time because it's not acceptable, bro. The guy, he's feeling the pressure now, man. Man's turning on the players now, saying, "Yeah, if you want to be, if you want to be in this club, you got to win. You got to be resilient when you get knocked out of big trophies or something." So, yeah, he's onto them, innit? It's very. Oh, that's crazy. Must throwing the what is going on? He's lost it. He's throwing the players under the bus. He's saying it's not his responsibility for the players' performance in the first half. Oh, that's crazy. He's lost his head, bro. He's his head's gone, man. Yeah. I'll tell you what's a jet, bro. Oh man, peak. Yeah, he's out of there, bro. Feisty. Peak man threw his players under the bus, man. I feel like Spurs and United being where they are doesn't get enough mention for sure. Also, some reason holding back more banter than these teams. Not sure why. Yeah, it's because obviously also expected to win something this season, bro. We're not done it, so yeah, rival fans are laughing in it. But I agree, man. I think that bro, they should be getting the ultimate banter, man, from everyone, Spurs and Man United, man, because 15th to 16th is atrocious. Um, Obviously, I would be very happy if they win, but I'm pessimistic at heart. It's better to have low expectations than being disappointed from the results. I hear that. Thought you first for a second. Nah, I was just shocked at what I was hearing, bro. The guy literally threw the plays on the bus. It's crazy. Um, thought thought he was the best team in the Champions League. Yeah, it's flipped. Yes. Um, Pissed off the fans, pissed off the players. He's going to be in an island. What did he say? Stop! I haven't seen him. But basically, he just said um the the first 20 minutes was unacceptable. Then at halftime, he got into them, ripped them apart. In it, he said, and then um, but then yeah, and then he said obviously he's not taking any responsibility of how they played in the 20 minutes. Like that's up to the players, isn't it? Basically threw them under the bus, basically saying that they're the reason why we were 2-0 down because they were atrocious. I didn't think obviously we didn't play very good, but I think we played way worse than that, man. To be honest with you, against worse teams this season, man. So a bit strange. Um, but yeah, man. Bro, it isn't Jose. I thought Arsenal would win the Cup this season for sure. If Arsenal were picking up our clubs here and there, they would get less man for sure. But one FA Cup in 8 years, poor. What's the difference between 8th and 16th? Again, Kieran, standards, blood. No, because Arsenal didn't win the league. Arteta thinks he can act like he's trying to be a good manager. Um, do you think the criticism he's getting for his comments for PSG has gone to? Yeah, I think so, bro. I think it's riled him, bro. It's riled him. Um, why is bro being so aggressive, bro? It's crazy. Next season, the wheels will fall off for Arteta. But yeah, he's bro. It's it's the beginning of the end. You get me? You should have drunk the full Delulu Kool-Aid and stood behind the players. Gotta check it if it's been uploaded to YouTube at some point. I want to watch it now. LOL. Yeah, man, he was vexed, bro. He wanted to leave the interview, and the interview woman was like, "I've got a few more questions," and he wanted to cut. But yeah, he was saying basically yeah, this is the standards at the club that you got to be setting. You can't be putting a performance after that after losing in a semi-final if you want to go for major trophies. But he basically just threw them all under the bus, bro. Took no responsibility himself. Like you cheer up the players before the game, bro. Like it's a team thing. Obviously you might not be happy with how they're performing. um and then obviously you mentioned that we were down to 10 men again for the sixth time this season. But yeah, man, it's crazy. Once you start going off on the players with no filter, it's beginning for sure. I wish they showed this aggression when we were in the Stellan Charis and then as it comes in Champions League. What's the point of saying all this now when there's something to play for? Because bro, he's getting a lot of criticism. This is it. Getting a lot of criticism, man. Um, in the last 3 seasons, we've got 241 points, only 2 points behind Man City. In the last 3 seasons, and Liverpool have got 232 points, and I got one Premier League. Man City have got 2 points, so we're second with the most points in the last 3 seasons. I got no trophies. Newcastle are third, and they've got a trophy as well. So yeah, crazy. Don't do coke people here. You were like, I'll tell you. In his head, bro. This manager is the best in living time. Who is this guy? Listen, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, man. You're a mediocre manager at Everton, and also you're a mediocre manager for Arsenal. Why do most Arsenal fans love this manager? I don't know, man. It's not a marathon over multiple years. It's a sprint. You know, average the points. Yeah, it's true. He's just sounded deluded. He's losing the point. Plot. Yeah, it's just excuses, man. No, yeah, that's what Carragher just said. He said, "Kurt, it's because to be fair to him, he did drag us through the mud at least to be challenging because it's because some of the cult extent. If you listen to some of the fans after I speak to happens in any fan base." You like Sean and don't want to be proven wrong. Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a bit, but I agree with ST. A lot of people have a loyalty to him because, again, on the Emery and latter stages under Wenger, we weren't going for the league. We didn't really have any chance of winning the league in it. So from that perspective, obviously there's a slight improvement, but we've not won the league then, and we didn't win the league now. So ultimately, it doesn't really amount to anything. But that progress is the feeling that people don't want to get let go, and there's a fear. There's a fear that we might retract, we might go backwards, we might go back to how we were under Emery, under Wenger towards the last stages where we're fighting for top four, not getting top four, getting into the Europa League, and people are a bit scared of that. So they're just like, well, just keep our head. He's going to come good. Instead of my perspective is like, bro, make the leap. We've got the players now. We just need a few more tweaks. Get striker, get this player, get a manager that knows what he's doing. Make the leap. Boom, we can do it. We can go over the line. Get a manager that knows what he's doing, man. In terms of winning league titles, that's my perspective on it. Do you know what I mean? So everyone's got their own different, obviously, thoughts process, but that's my perspective on it for sure. Um, we were finishing 8th, 6th places like that. For some of these Arsenal fans, they don't have any conditions. Still wasn't in the mud. Now, for us, Kurt, it was, bro, at the time. Obviously, you know what it is? Now it doesn't feel like it's in the mud because Man United and Spurs are 17th, 16th. But back then, finishing 8th, 6th, 7th, you're in the mud, bro. If you're nowhere near Champions League, you're in the mud. Especially if you're not finishing 5th, just about missing it. We're finishing 8th twice, obviously 7th. So we finished 5th. We finished 6th on the Wenger, 5th on the Wenger. So it was like a consistent, 4 or 5 years of finishing 5th, 6th, 8th, whatever. Back then it was considered in the mud. Now it wouldn't be. Now it wouldn't be, bro. Especially now, Champions League gets 5 places, especially this season. Probably will be for next season as well. So there's more teams in the Champions League. There's more opportunity to obviously qualify for it. So you'd have to be finishing like probably 10th or lower to be considering really in the mud now. Because you could finish 8th and only be like 4 or 5 points off top 5. So yeah, obviously standards change, things changed depending on the time, innit? But yeah, I think people are just scared that we're just gonna go back to being 7th, 8th, 9th. But bro, you can't, because the thing is, ultimately there's no real actual difference between what we're doing now, really, and then finishing 7th, 8th, or 9th. Because again, we're not winning the title. The ultimate goal is to win the title. We're not winning the title, regardless of being 2nd or 8th. Do you know what I'm saying? So you might as well try and go for it. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But it's not like we've lost anything. It's not like we've lost. We won't be in the Champions League, but we've never won it. And we won't win trophies on the side anyway. So it's not like we've lost a load of things by trying to go for something. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'd rather just try and go for it instead of sticking with the same manager that ultimately has had quite a few chances to try and get us over the line in any competition. Do you know what I mean? We've not won one out of 22 since he last won the FA Cup. So that's a lot of competitions he's not won, bro. Not even got to a final in any of them. You know, we got to last day of obviously the Premier League, 2 points behind, cool. But yeah, that's a lot, man. So for me, he's had enough money, he's had a lot of chances. I think I'm being fair to say, you know what, let's move on and get another manager. Do you know what I mean? Because how long do you give him? Do you give him like next year and then the year after that and then the year after that? It just doesn't end, does it? Do you know what I mean? To win one trophy. It's not like it's not like he won like FA Cups, League Cups on the side, and we just want him to win that league title. Do you know what I mean? He's not winning anything, so yeah. That's just my 2 thoughts on it. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna I might as well just quickly do a review, man. I'll quickly do a review and then that'll be it, man, because I've done a lot of streaming today, man. From 12, you know. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Man's been on consistently, man. So yeah, I'll obviously I've redirected to obviously this stream. Let me set the other stream up and I'll just do a quick review, man, of the game. Well, big up everyone locked in, tuned in, of course. Boom, 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 boom. Let me get locked in here. But yeah, man, I'm gonna redirect now to my own stream. Make sure you guys like all the thing. Big up, obviously, Entertainment More for the super chat as well. Big up Tops and big up Slumdog too for the 79p one. Big up both of you, man. Appreciate that super chat. And yeah, I'll be back in a piece just to finish off the day with a quick review of the game. Don't hate to play at the game, and we'll be back in a minute, man. Peace and love.